Hello, everybody. I'm here with Hardcore FTC and Sky is over.
Yo.
We're gonna play more TŌKON and discuss it. Because here's the thing, I've been seeing a lot of online. I've been watching people like Maximilian, shoutouts to that dude, and other sort of like people that are better at fighting games than me. They've been playing this beta, and they sort of feel like there ain't enough sauce there. Or they're like, why even tag? You know, why do this really cool combo that I finally found that does like, 80% damage when, if you just stick to auto combo, you can have most of that damage and it doesn't mess up the order of your team. And just people being like, this game is boring. And I'm like, bro, this is like one of the coolest looking fighting games I've played in ages. And actually, I personally find it's easier to do things like defending than Dragon Ball Fighters. I get touched in Dragon Ball Fighters, I don't know what You basically have to not get hit in the first place in that game, although please correct me if I'm wrong, people. Whereas in this, you've got the assemble counters, the crossover system, like, yeah. But anyway, Sky, you had a take on this, so please take it away.
Yeah, so like, the thing that I find really interesting is like, hearing high-level players does, and this, I'm gonna kind of be doing a Marcus here.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Hearing that high-level players are having concerns with the game and its lack of like sauce or depth, even in a beta state, is still, I think, a little more concerning than people might realize.
Yeah.
Because high-level players figure things out extremely quickly. Like, people do not actually comprehend how fast these players learn things about these games.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a personal example, and I'm not even like a high-level player. I'm just Tekken King, right?
Yeah.
But in Tekken, when Miaris came out, I had basically, without even going to the lab with it,
Yeah,
I played against a guy.
Yeah.
I played against a guy that was just doing down forward 1-1 into her Merengue stance over and over again.
Yeah.
In the first game, I was confronted with this. I was able to essentially figure out that sidestep left duck with a slight delay was a universal option select for every single stance transition that she has.
Right. Okay.
Without labbing it, without going into practice mode, I was able to intuit that.
Right.
Just based on my experience with the game. And my point in saying that is not to say like, oh, I'm godly at Tekken. It's to say like, I'm not even a pro player, and I was able to do that quickly.
Okay. So how
in
terms of looping this point back to TŌKON, because obviously what you're saying is that like a low depth thing of Tekken 8's newest character, right? Like you didn't even need to go to practice mode to find that. So
yeah, well, that's the thing. That's not a low depth thing.
Oh, okay.
That's like a lot of players. I mean, nobody under gold ranks is going to be doing sidestep left duck against her every single time she goes into stance. They're gonna think it's a mix-up, right?
Okay, yeah.
Because I understand this game well enough, I'm able to figure that out. But again, I'm sure that there were people that might have figured that might be the case, even just from the gameplay trailers. Like, I'm not joking.
Right, okay.
And so my point in saying that is when these pro players or very, very high-level players have concerns about a game from initial impressions or even like an hour or two on the game, I think those can carry a lot more weight than people tend to realize because of how quickly they learn things, right?
Right, okay.
Even in the open technical test for, or the closed technical test for Street Fighter 6, that first one that they did,
yeah,
that was just the Battle Hub, that I think both you and I played.
Yeah.
People had figured out within like the first 15 minutes that throw loops were going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Like a game-wide problem. They're like, oh, this is not good.
Yeah.
Like the second time someone got thrown, they're like, oh, do you see the distance on that?
Right. Okay. I'm starting to see.
And they had made a meta assessment and now a complaint about the game that continues to be pervasive 3.5 years after the game has come out.
Yeah.
Or 2.5. I don't remember how long it's been on for.
Right.
Yeah, 2.5. It came out in 2022, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that's like, that's my point.
Right.
Is that these players can make assessments very, very quickly that tend to be extremely accurate.
Right, okay, yeah. No, that makes sense. So, yeah, there's a couple of things that I've heard that I sort of want to address. So the other thing that people were saying was like, why even tag? So for me, why I tag and like doing it is like, I personally think the fact that the reason why we are supposed to select, you know, a minimum of 4 characters and stuff is because we can change the matchup on the fly, right? If Miss Marvel's giving me too much trouble with her fisticuffs, I've just swapped to Ghost Rider because I can attack from like outside of like Miss Marvel's range. I know she's got stretchy arms that can go full screen, but most of her moves are shorter range, right? So me tagging to Ghost Rider when I did there was a specific choice of like, okay, because the whole team's got a shared health bar, I know how I'm going to beat Hardcore right now. I'm going to swap to Ghost Rider and just slash him out from distance. And it worked.
Yeah.
So to all the people that are thinking like, why even tag? I think that's the reason why. But it's clearly just not a big enough reason for most people, maybe. Like, you know. But I do think it is literally just to change a matchup.
And to that point, even, and I'll bring it back to that Street Fighter 6 that close playtest. Because like even I didn't even really play Street Fighter, and I was kind of feeling I'm like, oh wait, hang on, no, like why are you so close on the throw? Hang on.
Yeah.
Because like I'd played a little bit of Street Fighter 5, I'd played Guilty Gear, even NRS games.
Nice, man, nice.
And so,
you know what's coming next round, man. Flumpy.
There was this kind of, there's this thought of, well, if throws are so good in the corner, why don't I just do throws? Or like, you could tell a new player like, oh, well, throws are busted in the corner in this game. It's just the way that the game is. So just like when you're in the corner, always do throws. There's no reason to do like big unsafe buttons. But like the response to that from a new player would be like, but that button looks cool, and that's okay.
Yeah.
That is completely valid. You know, so like these complaints and concerns don't necessarily always translate to the entire player base.
Right,
and that's okay.
Yeah.
But there does tend to be an issue if your game lacks a competitive scene. That's a major aspect of free marketing, essentially, that is just gone now.
Right, yeah.
I mean, there are exceptions. Well, no, there's no exceptions. Mortal Kombat, nobody fucking plays Mortal Kombat ranked, you know?
Right, yeah.
Even though it sells well, it's the most casual fighting game, and I think a lot of that is to do with the fact that competitively the game's a mess, and nobody wants to play that for money.
Right, I see. Yeah, that's a fair point.
You know? And like, I'm not trying to shit on NRS. I don't like NRS games, but like, I'm just being factual here. Like, Sonic Fox will play Mortal Kombat for money, but like, who else is willing to do that, you know?
Just imagine, like, tournament entries open, Sonic Fox enters, nobody else does. Sonic Fox wins without pressing a button. Like,
I mean, like, literally, though, like, it has gotten to the point where, like, he's the only, like, old head even playing NRS games.
Right. Yeah.
So he just steamrolls brackets because nobody else wants to play them. And that's not, like, a downside on him. Sure. Even today, he still has pretty serious competition.
This isn't TŌKON related, but to that point, though, do you think part of the reason why that happens is because, as a company, NRS tends to reinvent their wheel with every single game? Do you know what I mean? Like, Mortal Kombat 11 is completely different from Mortal Kombat 1, and
I don't think it does, because I would argue that Street Fighter shakes the game up more with every installment.
Right, okay, yeah.
I mean, look at Street Fighter in the history of the game. They're the closest two Street Fighter games, mechanically to each other, are 4 and 5.
Yeah, okay.
And when you think about that, that is shocking.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't think it's a matter of like mechanical shakeups.
But I suppose
because people
characters
stay through it.
tend to play the same. But like Ryu's always had the same game plan. Ken's always had the same game plan. You know, it's not like Tekken 8 where Heihachi completely changed, Eddie completely changed. You know what I mean? So yeah, the mechanics change, but the characters less so.
And they, some of them do though, and that's kind of the thing. And like, not even like trying to like play devil's advocate, but I'm saying it's, you have evidences of both in characters remaining like true to their original design principles and characters deviating drastically from game to game. Jury is now a classic Street Fighter character.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. And there will never be another Street Fighter game without Jury.
To this point, my Street Fighter 5 main, Ed, just forgot how to kick all of a sudden. Like, you know.
Ed changed entirely. Jury, a now staple of the franchise, a base roster staple in every game moving forward. I'm confident in it.
Yeah.
Has had completely different game plans, completely different movesets, and a completely different tuning set in every game she's been in.
Yeah.
In all 3 games, she's not even been remotely similar.
Yeah. The last thing I wanted that was right on the tip of my tongue about TŌKON is Guado. Oh no, I just lost it. It'll come back to me. So we've discussed the tagging, we've discussed the lack of source. What was the other thing? It will come to me. Oh man.
You know, really.
Yeah, I'm genuinely enjoying this game. I think all the moves look cool, the stages are cool. Oh yeah, there's people don't like all the transitions thing and the reset to neutral. The favorite stage of high-level players is the Xavier Academy one because it's just got regular walls. There's no transitions, so there's less breakup in the flow of the game. Because you just touch the wall and then you get your character, you know. And I'm like, my idea was a way to address this is why don't they have the walls work the way they do in Guilty Gear Strive, where you get the wall splat with the glass, and then if you continue pressure, you break that glass, and then get your transition, you know? And then the whole positive bonus meter thing happens. They could do the same thing. I mean, here's the thing. There will be a survey, a player survey, right? All these people that have complained online, whether you've played it or just listened to your favorite streamer and, like, you know, are just repeating their opinion to your friends without touching a button. Because I'm not going to lie, that makes me a little salty. Play the game, make your own mind up, is my opinion.
Like, I can't even play the game, but like just kind of comparing parallels to things that I've seen and experienced as a long time like FGC old head. Because I've been around this shit for a while.
Yeah, no, see, again, even without you touching a button, like, again, I have more respect for your perspective because, you know, you're not saying it in a vacuum. Like I think some people in some chats genuinely are, right?
Yeah.
You know?
You see shit like that a lot in, like, honest to God, you see it a lot in, like, Feed's chat, right?
Right. I mean, I don't mean to name and shame anyone. I love
and
as well.
I do too. He's like my favorite Tekken creator. And that's not like any sort of like dig on him. It's just like sometimes people in his chat have some wild takes. Because he tends to capture, I think he's the antithesis of Max.
Right. That's
Max
funny.
is like the champion of the casual FGC enjoyer, right? Which is great. We need somebody like that. But Fee is like the people's champion of all things sweaty.
The Rock. Nice. The Dwayne Johnson of FGC.
You know, I think as a result of that, you can sometimes get people that might have takes without understanding where those takes come from.
Right, yeah.
It's like when everybody was saying, "Oh yeah, Fakumam's really balanced and fair," and I'm like, he is.
Nice, man.
He might be balanced. I don't know.
And breathe. Oh, dude, I hope you were breathing the whole time, man. Shit. Breathe. But something I want to point out, actually, this is probably a good opportunity to do this. On the change order screen, in terms of what the assists actually mean, you know, those cryptic symbols. If you go to this screen, it actually tells you. You've got leader, shooter, vertical, and assault. That's what all the symbols are. Shooter, vertical.
Assault, let's go.
Yeah. Right, you are. Hardcore, right, you are. I really like my team. I like, obviously, over the two... Oh, yeah. To be fair, another recommendation I have for you, because how I figured out not only who I wanted to use, but the order. In the move list, for each, you know, when you've set a team, and then you go to command list, the 4 people you've selected will have tabs at the top. And then the assemble thing gets to show you each of their assists, which for the super skilled of everybody, you can change the input display, you know, because obviously there's light, medium, and heavy versions of all the skills. I've just been doing I'll just call it the easy way because I don't want to offend anyone. But even with the assists, like, you know, even if you're doing like motions for skills, the assists are very easy. It's just forward and assemble, down assemble, back assemble. But yeah, depending on what position you have the characters, that determines what type of assist. So the whole Marvel vs. Capcom 2 select your assist type. We don't have to do that in this. It's all from the positioning. And I will say, something that I think is cool about TŌKON is that you can change the assist type of one of your characters literally by the order that you tag people in. So, you know, Spider-Man's my point character and I start off with Storm, but let's say I do one stage transition against Hardcore, I unlock Ghost Rider. So if I want to move Storm to where Ghost Rider would be, then I would tag to Storm and then tag to Ghost Rider, and then all of a sudden Storm's at the bottom or whatever, something like that. It's easier to show when we're actually in a game, but I think that's really neat, right? Because it's the third character assist is always a anti-air type stuff. It's the vertical one. And again, at round start, Ghost Rider's doing that. But if I want Storms instead, I've just got to tag in a certain order, and I think that's really cool. And I think that's where a lot of the game's depth and complexity actually is. Because let's be real, a casual is just gonna tag whatever character they want to see and not maybe even realize that the order of their team has changed when they do that, right? Like, but I suppose if you're paying attention to it, we could potentially get some really unique combos and stuff that require certain characters to be in certain positions. And I'm like, surely that's the source, No Sky? Like, that is the source.
I mean, it could be the source. And that's the thing that I can't speak to them.
Right, yeah. Because it's like, yeah, I want Ghost Rider to be where Storm is, and now, if I do Ghost Rider's assist now, instead of it being a vertical, he's gonna do the shooter one. And I'm like, that's freaking cool. When I realized that it worked like that, I'm like, oh shit, like that's super cool.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably just a thing where like people need two things: more time with the game, and it's quite clear that a lot of these players, they literally need their practice mode. They want to lab.
Sure.
They can't play without labbing. Whereas me,
Yeah.
that's the only way I really play. I'm just gonna be honest with people. The idea of labbing scares and bores me in equal measure. I don't want to do homework. I want to have fun with the game. But homework is ugh, you know.
So for me, it's like labbing is just a point of precision.
Right.
Like I know, for example, that I'll give another Tekken example.
Oh, hi, Yax.
I know, for example, that Miari's Merengue 4 is minus on the first hit, and plus if she commits to both hits. I can feel that. I understand that.
Yax
Even just from
asked
playing
me-
the game.
Yax has asked me a very good question. I want to finish your point, but I will get to your question in a moment, Yax. So yeah, carry on.
But the like thing that I use the lab for is to understand, like, oh, it's actually only -1. Like, I can feel that it's minus. I feel that she soft loses her turn there, but I don't actually know the exact frame data. I don't know how effective my frame or my sidestep is going to be, or if I can only challenge with jab in a press or what the thing is. And I could feel that Merengue 4-3 is extremely oppressive and locks me down on hit, if she does both hits. But I don't know, that could mean anything. That could be +4, that could be +9. I don't know. And the amount of situations that I need to test that is too many across like too many games.
Right.
So it's nice to be able to just go into practice mode and be like, oh yeah, like I knew that was really oppressive. It's +6. Now I know my options.
Right. Yeah.
So labbing is a supplement to your game sense, to your game.
Right. I am now going to address the question of why I've struggled to enjoy labbing. I think the problem is potentially multifaceted, and this could end up really kind of rambly, but I'll articulate myself as best as possible. I think there's a lack of self-confidence in that if I'm practicing anything, am I basically, is the muscle memory I'm building a bad habit or something I shouldn't be doing? Like, I feel much more confident and comfortable labbing if I have somebody like a Sky or a Yax with me, because it's sort of like, you know, you're literally my coach. I'm like, okay, today we're gonna work on this. If it was just left up to me, practice modes give you so many options, like literally so many. Like Street Fighter 6's practice mode is incredible, but there's so many options. It's like, how do I even use this effectively? You know?
Yeah.
I don't know where to start. You know?
And that's understandable. And basically, like, I think a way I can boil it down really, really effectively is like, essentially, your practice mode as you're just starting out is to check frame data.
Right.
Frame data and like spacing on block and hit in the case of 2D games.
When can I press? When can't I press?
Yes, exactly. When can I backdash? When can I press a button? When can I jump? And how horrifically do I die if this move is blocked? That's what you use practice mode for. All of the settings, literally all of the other settings in a practice mode beyond anything in that vein is for situation recreation.
Right, yeah.
And I'm not even joking. That's all it's for.
It's all of it is all for that.
So you can simulate match situations effectively, time effectively, like efficiently and accurately. That's all it is.
And then Yax's follow-up question is like, okay, so what do you lab then? And I was like, well, I don't, do I? You've all seen it. I don't really do it. Now, what I can say from playing this, there is something playing Corey that I want to get better at. And that is the defensive thing of the crossover. I know how to do it. It is literally, you have to be blocking, and then you press assemble plus light attack. And he needs to be hitting me at the time. So if there's something I want to get more consistent at, it is that. I just did it there. But the other thing about the crossover mechanic is that you can change who you tag in by holding the corresponding D-pad button while the crossover thing is on screen. However, because you start a crossover by holding back, you know, blocking, my hands at the moment aren't fast enough to, like, let's say I want Spider-Man instead of Iron Man. Oh, sorry, Iron Man instead of Spider-Man. You know, my thumb's got to get to the other side of the D-pad within very few frames. So if I want to practice anything, it's literally like, you know what? I want to practice tagging in a specific person from any crossover. And then all of a sudden, you know, I've got a new skill. I've leveled up personally. Yeah. So yeah, keep attacking me hardcore because I'm gonna try and crossover till I can do it. You know. So that's an assemble counter. That's different, and it's kind of annoying because the input is basically the same. I'm also not sure exactly, again, because I'm a noob, right? I'm not sure what differentiates, like, oh, a assemble count is going to happen instead of a reflect. Is it my timing that's determining, like, that, you know, for a crossover, did I need to push the buttons later? You know what I'm asking, right, Sky?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Because I think if you do it too early, yeah, you get assemble counter where Storm dashes back, and then boom. And if you didn't want an assemble counter, if you wanted a crossover instead, how, like, I played the tutorial, by the way, folks. That's the thing. So it's not, have you played the tutorial? Yes, I did, and I still am confused. You know? So, yeah.
And that is kind of the thing, too. Like, with tutorials in fighting games, like, I don't really play tutorials in fighting games anymore unless it's a game that, like, has mechanics that I just don't find familiar or, like, find a parallel for at all.
Yeah, this game has a ton of mechanics. I definitely feel like it's good that when you start the game, you are just in the tutorial. Like, you don't even select it, you're just in it. Play it, like, people, and read the screens. Like...
Fatal Fury was the big one, because, like, I don't understand how, like, the overheat thing works.
Oh, right,
that was weird to me.
It's basically like a drive gauge, but opposite, right? You don't want to fill it rather than it being empty. Yeah.
And then there's, like, different, like, things that you can do with it, and, like, wow, this is weird. Meanwhile, heat is just an install state.
Hey, Dondy!
You know, it's like, it's
just
you want the red thing. Install.
Hang on a minute, after this fight. Sorry. By the way, Hardcore, thank you for the games, man. You absolute legend and boss. Have some Ghost Rider. I know you love fighting Ghost Rider so much, especially when I do this and that. And this. Oh fuck.
So, the other thing I was going to say about that is, like, now, of course, there are, like, idiosyncrasies of, like, certain system mechanics and, like, input interpretation, like, a tutorial is not going to teach you.
Yes.
Like, ever. So, like, for system things like that, maybe it's not super good. I think a prime example of this is, like, how quarter circle moves are handled in Tekken.
Yeah. I mean, like, I literally found the... By the way, your character's assist change based on their position thing by myself. The tutorial did not mention that.
Exactly.
So,
and, like, idiosyncratic things like that, of course, are going to be weird. You just have to feel out, like... To go back to the Tekken example, one thing that's really interesting that a lot of people, like, don't actually realize about Tekken is because of the input interpreter and the way that, like, stances work. The reason you can't buffer quarter circles on Brian is because they're not actually quarter circle inputs. They are moves that come from a stance that is engaged with quarter circles.
Oh.
And you cannot buffer stance entry in Tekken. It's not allowed. But if a character like Yoshimitsu, for example, he has his Dragon Punch 1.
Yes.
Or Miyari Zo has an actual quarter circle forward, but she does not have a roll dash, those can be buffered during move recovery.
Wrong super... not super wrong skill.
So, like, things like that, like, the tutorial is not gonna teach you that. That's just, like...
And I suppose you don't want a tutorial to teach you everything, because again, going back to what we were talking about ever, then there would be no source at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, imagine a new player hearing that, like, hey, this character's quarter circles can be buffered, this character's quarter circles can't. It's because stances have fun. And you're like, what? Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
But, like, if you understand how Tekken works, that makes sense. Movement can't be buffered.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
It's okay, but my god. Oh, yeah, you know what? I have been loving... I pressed the wrong button. I've been loving Ghost Rider in this. And hey, listen. Like, Spider-Man, watched a bunch. X-Men, watched a bunch. Ghost Rider, I knew who he was, but listen, I'll embarrass myself live on the internet. I didn't even know there was multiple of them. I did not.
Yeah, I don't know. Ghost Rider.
Most people have never bought me a comic book, okay? I'm sorry, I didn't know. I'm like, where's the motorcycle? What? But yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. If you did want to stop, it's okay. You're not held hostage. But I just wanted to play.
I'll stop for a couple minutes if that's cool.
Yeah, okay.
But I'll
find. Do you want to follow me in a more public lounge and spectate?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right. Lobby selectu. Lobby lista. Western Europe, because that's where we are. Fuck, should I just go to Japan? Like, Arxis have great netcode, and the Japanese are Arxis gods, right? Japan. How bad could it be?
I actually have a take.
What?
I think the best Arxis players are NA.
North America? Let's test that. Let's test that. So...
I can't think of any prominent, like, and I know they exist, but, like, when you think of the best, okay, hang on, let's do a thought experiment.
Oh my god, America! You've got basically 7 regions on this list. Like, which America should I choose?
Who's one of the Tekken goats? The classic Tekken goats, not Arslan. Just give me one.
Me.
Right? Knee's Korean. Who is one of the classic Street Fighter goats?
Takedo?
Big Bird. Or Takia.
Yeah? Or Daigo?
Daigo, yeah, sorry.
True.
Japan.
Yeah.
Who's the Guilty Gear goat?
Oh god, I don't know.
Not too sure personally.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's fair. I guess the competitive scene isn't, but most people would say like Hotashi is one of them.
Yeah.
You know, like we've all heard of Hotashi. But like these are the household names that come up when you first think of like the game.
Oh, Red,
and, like,
Red, Red. Yeah.
I can't think of any Japanese players, honestly. It's kind of weird.
It's not a dig at Japan, by the way. I have to remember, I'm on the internet. Listen, you're all better than me, all right? So you're all fantastic. Don't worry about it.
Despite the controversies, Umisho is also a good player.
Oh wait, Ryan Hart, Nobi. Yeah, EX is chiming in.
Yeah, Nobi's also Japanese.
Nobody's great though.
Chess is boring, it's all figured out. Hey, that's a really good take, Yax. Because obviously we were talking about that, like there are people online saying that, you know, TŌKON doesn't have enough source, it's boring. Why do really fancy combo I found when the auto combo is doing 70% of the damage? It's fair, you know.
They need steak sauce anyway. A1 steak sauce is the best sauce.
Oh, you want some peppercorn? Hmm?
I want some steak. So A1 steak sauce is pog.
What's in it?
It is pog.
I don't like sauces that don't tell me what's in it. So
that's real shit.
Yeah.
It's so if you're American,
well then I definitely don't want it, Sky. I definitely don't want it. Get that sauce away from me. I don't want to eat real shit.
It's the sauce that 90% of Americans put on their steak, and it actually like works. It brings out the flavor of the steak a lot more.
But
I mean, if you cook like a shit steak and it's well done, sure. You know,
Yeah.
You know.
But what?
I like A1 sauce, but you can't get it over here.
There. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
It's like I used to have HP sauce, you know, called just brown sauce back then, and I don't know, I just kind of went off it, and now I'm 100% ketchup.
Nah, it's all about
What
steak
about ranch
sauce.
dressing?
Oh,
Ranch dressing's nice.
no,
Yeah,
you know what?
Someone understands.
You know what? Let's stop talking about sauce, because my tasting food is narrow. My food intake.
You know,
is narrow.
I might have to see what the import fees are on steak sauce, because that shit's too good.
Anyway, yeah. So what US region am I selecting, Sky? I want to test out this nugget.
Typically, the goats are on the west coast, but your net code is probably gonna be ass there.
Okay, so we go.
But
east.
also, NA has the reputation for also having a lot of bad players.
I'll go east.
I don't know.
We'll go east. People are gonna hate me for doing this. Though. This is gonna be like whoever's paired up with me. Like this is gonna be the laggiest match somebody's ever played.
Sky, did you hear about the whole spiel with O'Crush and his girlfriend that was like the talk of the FGC for like a month?
No, I don't know anything about it.
Because
to be fair, Dondi, can I play you on this at some point? Like you're here.
Because she like went with him to like tournaments and stuff. It was like, she basically got picked on and said, oh, the only reason you're with him is because he's, you know, a top FGC person. If he wasn't someone like you, wouldn't be with him. Because I'm not being funny, she's stunning. And it's just like, yeah, it was all a bit clouded in controversy, but it was, it was nuts. So she was like, you know what, no, I'm not going to any more events anymore. Because everyone just... Yeah, fantastic job. Fucking...
Oh, I did damage.
So the other thing I was gonna say, the interesting thing though about Tekken and Street Fighter specifically is they tend to have very, very diverse like regional scenes.
Yes.
Like extremely strong players from multiple regions, which frankly is not the case for other fighting games. In Guilty Gear, NA is dominant. In Mortal Kombat, NA is dominant. In
So the ping's 150. Well, 143.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's playable.
Especially with Arxis netcode.
Yeah.
What am I doing? I'm lighting a candle.
I'm trying to think of some other
Use a
games.
fire starter. Twisted fire starter.
Not quite, no. I just like the smell of these candles. It makes my room smell nice. I don't know why people see candles as a feminine product. I think candles are great.
No, man, they're for emos like us. Like,
Because candles are gay or whatever.
Yeah, but they're not though. Yeah, but they're not.
I know.
That's
I'm
the
just
thing.
saying,
Like,
people being toxic.
Yeah, I think candles are great. It helps sets the vibe, you know.
I saw a post way back in the day on Tumblr. You know it's gonna be good when we're talking about
Tumblr, let's go.
Yeah, and it was all clothing is unisex if you stop being a little bitch about it.
True, yeah.
Wow.
Too right. I like that take.
It's a good take.
Yeah, I like that take.
And how this relates to TŌKON.
We don't always have to talk about TŌKON because you're playing TŌKON.
No, this is true.
Free speech.
I have said this. We're just hanging out.
Not to be taken out of context, but all the wicks are bent. Fuck's sake. Trying to do this one-handed is very awkward. There we go. There we go. And... Wait. Sound effects make everything better.
Real.
Yep.
But yeah, Dante, do you want to play? It'd be cool to play. No worries if you don't, but I mean, this is the last full day of this beta, so if we're gonna play TŌKON without having to buy it, today is the day.
Today.
Because I would actually, you know what, we might get an open beta, mightn't we? We might get one open beta.
One.
When's it come out?
It doesn't have a date yet.
Oh.
But I have to say, with like, this is feeling very final. Like, it's a very polished beta.
Yeah. It's not like 2XKO where like nobody knew what the fuck the game was, like every single time a new beta came out. And we still don't know what the fuck the game is.
And
I'm upset.
Evo's like June, right? So I'm actually thinking it might come out before June.
I'm upset that 2XKO didn't end up how they initially showed it. They took a completely different route.
It changed a lot. Like,
I
a lot.
don't know that change is for the better, frankly. I'm like really not super happy with how that game turned out.
Nope.
It is just bottom. I'm not gonna talk shit, but it's not.
You know what's a real shame about that? This is before I've even really got to touch it because the console version is not coming until January, like next month. So like, so a load of people are already, like, nope. And I was like, I never even got to play you.
Yeah,
I'll play you again.
Not.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
To be fair, as Corey will tell you, I struggled to get into that game. Like, he was just messing me up, and I'm like, and he's like, do you want to go to practice mode and pass that practice? I'm like, no, I want a console version, and then I can play it. You know.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna sound like really rude, but like I promise I mean something more, like, of more depth than that.
Okay.
My issue with 2XKO is it's just combo slop.
Yes.
It is literally just combo slop.
Mm-hmm.
Like every single block string is just your auto combo on block. And then you play off that situation. And then every single time you touch somebody, you get a combo. It's like combat.
See, that's
like
how I
hit somebody
felt.
with a
I
jab
had
or
fun
block.
playing Dragon Ball Fighters, you know, with Alfie and his partner. But that's how I felt playing Dragon Ball Fighters the first time. Like, if I'm hit, you eat the whole combat. Like, basically, if that first hit hits, everything else is guaranteed. Like, how do I defend in Dragon Ball? And the answer is you don't. Like.
And it's like every single button, or most buttons in Street Fighter, like have like a conversion, whether that be a special move, or light into light into special, like light hit confirm, medium knockdowns, heavy launchers. But they're all situational, and the routes are different depending on those buttons, and whether or not you commit to them is a risk and a reward assessment. In 2XKO, if you hit somebody with any part of the block string, you just finish that sequence, and then that's your combo.
Yeah,
It's so fucking boring.
Yax has just chimed in for the fact that 2XKO or Project L, as he put it, is interesting for the fact that it's free. And the thing is, I think it needs to be, because if it wasn't free,
Nobody's paying for that.
I don't think,
Yeah. I wouldn't pay for it.
no.
And it's crazy because they're like, oh yeah, this is a game made by fighting game nerds for fighting game nerds. And then I played up my nerd. There's nothing of that nature in this game.
No,
It's like Mortal Kombat 9 combo slop.
if anything, Invincible Versus is more.
Invincible Versus actually looks really interesting.
It's sick. I played the beta.
I also played the beta, although be it not for very long, because I literally, like, I was super into operators that weekend, and I literally missed my invite email till the last day. I'm like, oh shit, I did get in. You know. So I did play it. I do want Invincible Versus. I have to say though, of the two, because obviously like between Invincible Versus and TŌKON, I think I like this more. I'll be honest, I'm not even really too familiar with Invincible even as a franchise, but also it's like, I don't know, I was playing the Invincible Versus beta and I just got insta-blown up. I think it is partly because I joined it late, like, you know, day one was my best chance and I was not there, you know, but yeah, again, it's got like KI devs, so it's that instantly piqued my interest. Also, Rip is a combat designer. Like, I'm like, damn.
Rip hop hop boo.
Yeah. So again, as a fan of his content, and shout outs to that guy, like, yeah, I want to check out Invincible Versus.
I have his T-shirt.
Boom, that's cool, man.
Yep. Indeed, it is the boom tee.
Yeah. I think at some point I need to add a boom tee to my wardrobe.
There's something on that note that I was gonna say. I don't remember what it was though. About fighting games being interesting or not. Oh yeah, Killer Instinct. That was such a cool thing about Killer Instinct. It actually had like those little like situational hit confirm. Like not everything was a launch, and a lot of things would just give you setups. Because like pokes actually didn't do like any fucking damage in that game at all. They were there to set up bigger plays.
Yeah.
And I thought that was also cool.
So yes. Can you play America in TŌKON and it worked? Yes, you can. Will you if you have the choice? Probably not.
We're so preoccupied with whether or not we could. We stopped and failed to ask ourselves whether or not we should.
Yeah. Oh, listen. If you end up getting TŌKON Sky, yes, I want games. I'll play you. Oh, Oceania, yes. Australia, let's go. Is there anybody even in here? There is. Oh my God, there is.
I will probably not be playing it just because like superheroes aren't really my thing.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. The Marvel thing, and then Arxis. I'm like, this. It's just hype, even on paper. I'm like, oh my gosh. So, because again, dude, I am a Spider-Man fan. I just am. Same with Wolverine. Like, can't wait for the Insomniac Wolverine game. Cannot wait. And yes, I will be streaming it when it comes out, if I manage to get it. So, let's go, Bob. I mean, the thing is, right, I've got metal in my spine. I'm basically Wolverine myself, just without the claws. Hardcore's still in the lobby. Should we play again, sir? Or not?
I'm just doing something at the minute.
Okay. He's just doing
Sorry.
something at the minute. That's alright. You know what? Marcus was telling me yesterday to be an antisocial fuck and play the CPU. He says the CPU is really tough.
It is.
Alright. Oh, wow.
CPU.
You can select the initial. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
Select your characters.
I will.
CPU.
Spider-Man.
I prefer the symbiote Spider-Man in this. Just looks so.
Storm. Iron Man.
Damn that blue though. Oh wait, no, sorry, it's Ghost Rider though. You know what? Yeah, we will. We'll go with the blue.
Excuse me.
All right, I just have to. Okay, let's choose all the characters I didn't choose.
Ms. Marvel. Star-Lord. Doctor Doom.
I hope there's a very healthy number of characters in the full game. I feel like because everybody's picking 4, I think this is a game that actually needs a big roster to be
Like XKO coming out with 9 as a tag game.
Spider-Man.
Oof. Oof. Yeah.
In the blue corner with Captain America.
Didn't they? Oh no, it wasn't. Yes, it wasn't.
Yeah, they are so expensive. Okay, no, yeah, this is going to be a full price game for sure because of licensing. I don't like that stuff. See, this is where TŌKON might be, you know, considering all the tag games that are out there, this might be the closest one to being for you, Yaks, because you don't actually have to tag anyone. You could choose one character, and then the other three, you just call in assists if you want. So it's like MK1 cameos, but you've got 3 of them instead of 1. You know, you can play it like that. Like, and again, playing Marcus, I hope he wakes up in a minute. But like, or wherever he is. But like, Marcus just plays Captain America and just refuses to switch. And I'm like, that feels a little weird to me, but because this game lets you do it, it's like, it's okay then. Whereas I kind of love switching because it's like, you know, you got bored of mashing with one character, you can just pick another one. But again, for me, like who I am and when, it depends on who I'm fighting against. I think my favorite character of this beta actually is Ghost Rider. Or no, maybe Storm. How could I forget about Storm? Yeah. Yeah. No, it's Storm. It's completely Storm. Let's swap to Storm right now. But because I want Ghost Rider to still have the vertical assist, we'll swap to Spider-Man first to put Ghost Rider back where I want him. Oh fuck, oh yeah, this CPU is nuts. Storm, okay. Oh my god, okay. Say VF will spawn. Oh, that's right. We did play Virtua Fighter yesterday off stream as well. That was fun. Yeah, no, I'm really looking to. And by the way, I got it wrong. It's not Game Awards tonight. It's in 5 days' time.
Yeah. I wonder if we're gonna get season 3 announcement. For,
I honestly think
like
so.
A guest character.
Yeah, I think so. Also, though,
I think that's likely.
If you look at Tekken 8's like current Tekken Fight Pass, it ends in like 90-something days, and I think that is basically saying when season 3 will actually launch, even though it's not explicitly saying those words. That will be when it launches. Yeah. Because they've never really had. Well, actually, no, they have had in-between time where there isn't a pass going on, but it's only been for a few weeks, right?
The only time it happened, I think, was after or before Lydia.
Right.
After Eddie.
Yeah.
I think something like happened like on an administrative level there, though. Like I think something got fucked up because
it was season 2 launch. People had to fix stuff, so it completely threw off their timeline.
No, Lydia was only the second character. That wasn't the thing yet.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. The thing is though about it is like I don't know what happened. Like there was just like such an insane like breakdown of communication.
Yeah.
In regards to the Lydia update.
Yeah.
Like she was announced, like teased like 5 months before she came out, and just we knew nothing about it.
Yeah. It made me very sad.
Same. And then I proceeded to drop the character because I hate what they did to her.
See, it's weird because for someone with like my stupid spectastic hands, they made her easier for me to play.
That's fair.
But yeah, no, I get it though. She's a flowchart now.
Well, she used to be just this crazy, insane technical character.
Yeah.
Like that required a lot of knowledge and like specialization, and then
yeah,
they just.
Even Armor King
like,
couldn't. I'm assuming you mean couldn't carry. Yeah, instead of could. Yeah. No, I know Yaks. I have to say.
Wait, what Yaks said?
That, so even Armor King couldn't carry the game for him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Wait, Yaks, if season 3 is good, and they actually do bring more of the cast in line with like Armor King and Miari, would you come back to like play Armor King.
Yeah, so let's say season 3 addresses a lot of people's complaints, because obviously no character inclusion is gonna make you hype other than Lei, but you won't play Lei, you'll just be glad he's in. But like, let's say season 3 fixes season 2. What Sky is asking is like, would you return to Armor King if mechanics were sorted out? I guess
Armor
it
King's your
depends
favorite character, right?
what the changes are. Yeah.
Brace yourself.
They would have to really buff movement, I think. I think that was, correct me if I'm wrong, Yax, but that's like your big thing. You want to be able to backdash, like really backdash and sidestep, and yeah, you want to move.
If it's cool, Andy, I'm gonna bounce for a bit because I need to get out these headphones.
Yeah, that's fine then. Yeah, no, I just wanted to, you know, slap more time online on the last day while we could. I'm really gonna miss this game tomorrow, but thank you for playing it with me, man.
No, all good.
If you want to play, if anyone wants to play this evening, please let me know, because I want to make the most of the time we have. But if no one lets me know, I'll take the hint. So, you know, yeah. But yeah, thank you, Hardcore Man.
Sorry, it was somewhat short.
Oh, I mean, you know, to be fair, it has been for a lot of people, even online. Like, Max didn't really play it for long today, I don't think. And it just be how it be, man. I guess it shows me just how important practice mode is to most other people.
That's fair, Yax. I am excited for VF, but like, I don't know. The thing that kills me about Virtua Fighter is I hate button block games.
Oh, see, I'm actually quite liking that about VF, interestingly. Like, yeah.
So, and I also don't like only having 2 attack buttons. That feels very weird. I know that they had said that they are not
Correct me if I'm wrong.
afraid.
Like, you came to Soul Calibur first, didn't you? Then Tekken, then others.
Yeah, because back in the day, I actually used to prefer button block because, like, I didn't really understand fighting games and how they worked.
Yeah.
And it was just more intuitive for me than, like, holding backwards. But, like, what if I start walking backwards and, like, they don't hit me and then I don't block and then it's awkward.
Yeah, and then
but
you're
now I
all the way
realize that's,
further
like,
away. Yeah,
and then I'm all the way further away. But then I realized, like, that's literally, like, part of, like, the strategy in fighting games. Like, that's like, meta. That's, you know, prolific. I didn't understand that at the time.
Yeah. Whereas, because my first fighting game was Tekken 2, you know, my first experience with it's like, oh, this is just how it is. So the conundrum you've just described, I never had that moment. So when I first played Soul Calibur, again later, I'm like, why am I not blocking? I'm walking back, you know?
So here's the other thing about Soul Calibur. I actually think that Soul Calibur is, yeah, it is a risk. And it tells you that blocking is not the primary means of defense.
Yeah,
and that is
movement
what I'm trying to come to terms with.
Yeah, movement. It's a well-timed sidestep or dash.
And, yeah, and like evasion. And I know that Virtua Fighter is about 2 players boxing in the pocket until somebody dies.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's kind of cool. I need to come to terms with it.
I think what's cool to me, I mean, I've described it in my VF stream. By the way, so yeah, I'm 37 in 2 days, right? Obviously, I do want to do some kind of stream / celebration with my friends, I do. And then, so the questions come up in my head of like, Andy, what do you want to play? I'm thinking, if we do actually have time, most likely in the evening, where I can play stuff, I'm thinking in the, like, VF, honestly. I'm thinking we celebrate with VF this year. If anybody wants to play it on the 9th. Because now we have
these days I'm off
crossplay.
work, like, before you even start streaming a lot of the time, so it's like I can get it.
You don't have Revo World Stage, though, do you?
No, but I'll still like. Oh my god, chat.
I really want you to have that, because like the next VF's gonna be expensive, like by
I mean,
comparison.
I'm gonna get the new Virtua Fighter.
Yeah.
Or okay, there is a good probability I will get the new Virtua Fighter, but I don't know. I'm really hoping there's an open playtest at some point so that I can get my hands on it.
Listen, I just want to see more characters. I don't just want to watch them walk away in some street alley and then fade to black. Like, show me some gameplay.
Yeah, for sure. What was I saying? Yeah, the thing about Soul Calibur is that I think a block button is actually like the most logical thing for that game, believe it or not. Despite my hatred of block buttons. Because movement in Soul Calibur is so fucking fast.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the walk speed in Soul Calibur is faster than, like, any other fighting game. It's absurd. It's like the run speed in Tekken, but in all directions at all times.
God damn! Okay. You know what? I actually forgot I'm playing the CPU right now. This is fun though.
Hell yeah. Also, Soul Calibur has like the universal parry that you always have as well.
Yeah. Oh man. Part of me wants this. So here's the frustrating thing. Part of me would love this game to come out in 2 days, and then you know that what a birthday present that would be. But financially, it needs to come out in like June or July.
That's fair.
I'm a poor boy. Oh, but I'm genuinely gonna miss this game tomorrow. Dondi, do you wanna play? You're a Marvel guy, I wanna fight you.
Alright, I am gonna BRB here.
Okay.
Step out for a little bit.
Alright, alright.
I'll hang out in chat, but I will be back like here in a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Again, I appreciate your company, everybody. To be fair, like, I mean, an hour. Yeah, I probably want to go a bit longer than that, but yeah, no.
That's fair.
We'll see. I'll play it by feel.
Word. Well, I will be back.
Alright. I hope everybody's enjoying the stream. Like, and please, like, give me feedback. Is there anything you guys have questions about that you would like me to at least attempt to show off? Like, do you want to look at the move list? Do you want to, like, you know... Is there anything that you think I should specifically practice? Again, I want to get a bit better at the crossover mechanic. So I have to... Fuck, yeah, yeah, no, it's not. I'm not. Yeah. I need to get better at crossovers. It's interesting because you basically have to predict when your opponent is gonna push a button, and it's quite hard, but it's really rewarding when you get there. Yeah, there isn't a practice mode in this beta. That's what a lot of people are complaining about. There is not one. This fight the CPU is the closest that we have. Or if a friend were to just come in and not push a button on me, then yeah, then they're the training gun. But like when you're actually fighting, like, oh, I mean, we've got the command list here fighting the CPU, but yeah, there is no practice mode in this beta. Not at all. We gotta buy the game for that, Yax. We gotta buy the game for that. But here's the thing. I've already played enough. And though I enjoy the feel of the game enough to like, will I have this game? Yes. And even if it ends up being just me and Marcus, I know Marcus and I are going to have fun, you know? Will I be happy if more people give it a look? Yes, but I feel like for many people, the price point is going to be the barrier. And for a lot of people, I imagine it will be a movable one. Because £70 for a video game is a lot of money. I know this. It's a beta, so it makes sense. Yeah. But this is also why at the top of the stream, why I said that personally I was a little disheartened by a lot of what I'm seeing online, where like, you know, a lot of high-level players, streamers, influencers are saying like, oh, this game has no source, or like, you know, why should I bother doing this crazy combo I found when the auto combo does 70% of the damage? It's like all valid like concerns, but I'm like, buddy, it's a beta, like there's no training mode, it's a beta, it's a limited time thing. The game's obviously going to, it will change based on feedback, because Arc System Works always do a survey. I just hope that when the survey comes into our email inboxes, all the people that have complained, I don't want them to just complain online. The survey comes and goes, and then, you know, the devs change nothing because the feedback, all they got was mostly positive, because the people that filled in the surveys were the people that, you know, the casuals that were happy and stuff, like, oh my god, playing a Spider-Man is so cool, Ghost Rider is so cool, like, you know. And then game releases, and then all of the vets, the pros are like, man, they changed nothing, this game is dead, this game is trash. And then all of the sheep in their chat that haven't even pushed a button just tell all their friends, oh, man, this game is cheap, this game is trash. You haven't even played the game. I really want people to play things while they can. Make up your own minds. Don't agree with me, by the way. You know, I don't want to be an influencer. I don't want to make up your own mind for you. I want you to make it up for yourself. Yeah. Yeah. And this is why I know we didn't get round to streaming this game yesterday, Yax, and it's totally fine. It was totally cool to hang out and chat with you. But this is a big motivation as to why I wanted to stream the game today, because I wanted to discuss a lot of what I'd been seeing online, but also I really like this game and I wanted to showcase it more. I wanted to show people me playing my friends and show people that, like, yeah, there's fun to be had in this. Fix an esport era problem. Yeah.
Brace yourself.
You know what? This is all right and all, but nah, I want to play people. I'm gonna go back in online after this. Marcus was saying that the CPU was hard. It's not hard enough. I'm doing okay. I can beat the CPU. I'm okay. He says to get blown up. But no, I'm yeah. I want to play people. People are more unpredictable. Although I will say, the CPU is putting up a good fight. Like, yeah, okay, I see you, Cap. I see you, Cap. Yeah, you are actually putting up a good fight. Yeah. No, I do. I switch characters depending on matchup. I think that up and close brawler Cap, with the exception of his throwable shield, struggles against Ghost Rider's chains, right? The added range, like look at this. You know? I could play keep out. And the thing is, I also like that his skills get worse, because that's what that was. The hotter that Ghost Rider gets, like when he gets to level 3, the move just gets more nuts, any of his flame moves. And the way that you heat him up is that you just keep using the flame moves. I think that's a really cool mechanic. But you have to be careful not to overheat him, because if you overheat him, you can't use any of them at all until he cools down. Like, that's really awesome.
Winner, player 1.
TŌKON is a good fighting game, but it's not a good Tekken game. Yeah, exactly, right?
Marvel TŌKON Fighting Soul.
I think this is a really good game, but what scares me about it is, like, again, if I was in charge of Arc System Works, like the publishing arm, or actually no, this is published by Sony. If I was Herman Holst, in charge of the gaming side of the PlayStation business, Marvel TŌKON Fighting Souls would launch at $34.99. Just like Arc Raiders. There's no way that Sony or Marvel would be okay with it. There's probably going to be a £70 standard edition and then an £80 deluxe edition. Or maybe more, maybe even 90 or 100. But what you'll get in the deluxe is the first year of DLC. That's what's gonna happen, isn't it? You know it, I know it. But I would sell this game. I would do a City of the Wolves. They sold their game cheaper, and they included the first year of DLC with that game. Even though Marvel's super popular, that is what I think would get a lot of people on board. This industry has become too... Well, just modern business in general is just too obsessed with profit margins and insane levels of growth, and it's just not, it's not sustainable. But again, you know, even a lot of the people that would buy this game, like, because obviously thinking about the casuals, you know, the Marvel fans, people like my nephew. My nephew loves Spider-Man, for example, right? Have they just quit out on me? Is this what quitting looks like? Wow. Buddy, what's the problem, sir? Okay. I'm gonna chase this guy. I'm gonna chase this guy. Yeah, let's go. He's the guy that just quit on me. You can't hide in the lobby, sir. Yeah, you bought... Yeah, I did too. I did too. I haven't enjoyed any other SNK game other than Samurai Showdown. I don't like King of Fighters. Marcus begged me to get King of Fighters 15. I've not been able to get into King of Fighters. But what the problem is I need to play it. That's the solution. I need to actually play it. I need to find my character. I need to figure out, you know, their buttons. That's all I need to do. I need to play it. But if like King of Fighters 16 was announced, do I want to pre-order it? No. No, I actually don't. Because I've bought 2 King of Fighters games. Well, didn't manage to get into either of them. And I think what would be better would be to go back to the ones that I own, try and get into it. If I know I can get into it, then I would be like looking at a sequel and be like, okay, yeah. But yeah, I bought City of the Wolves because the price was right, and the free like first year DLC. Which, by the way, Mr. Big launches on my birthday in 2 days. So the last character that everybody gets for free is launching in 2 days in the City of the Wolves. And you know that there's probably going to be a year 2, and yeah, they will charge for that. But considering they gave the first year for free, that's okay. That is okay. Yeah, they really are, yeah. Oh, don't get me started on Battle Passes. So, I enjoy Battlefield 6, right? I do. I'm not going to buy another Battle Pass for it, though. I've decided, and I've mentioned this on stream a few times, I don't like how their challenge system is designed in relation to the Battle Pass. Like, the only way to progress the Battle Pass effectively is to basically play Simon Says. I don't like that about Battlefield 6 Seasons. Like, I'm okay with there being challenges in Battlefield with an incentive to complete them. But basically the main incentive is like, that's the only effective way to complete the Battle Pass if that's what you want to do. And I really don't like that. I think that any match of Battlefield should give you a decent amount of season progress, like Battle Pass progress, and it just does not. And the challenges instead should be like, the rewards should be exclusively for weapons and attachments. Because then that incentivizes trying out a different weapon. Because essentially the weapons, in the same way that the characters are the content in a fighting game, the weapons are the content in a shooter. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean? Because the weapons are how you modify the actual game feel. Yeah, cars are the content in racing game. Yeah. So again, I love Battlefield 6 as a shooter. It's my favorite shooter in over the last few years, easily. Like the way the game plays is not the problem. It's the only way to make progress with its live service mechanics is to literally play Simon Says. Like, Win 2 games of breakthrough. Do this much damage with grenades. Like, shut up. You know? Just shut up. And tracks, yeah. Yeah, oh, and same in shooters. The maps are also the content, yeah. But yeah. So no, I will not be purposely never buying a Battlefield Battle Pass again unless they change my complaint that I've just said. Cause yeah. Because you know what, you're actually a really good example of like why you know, games don't need a battle pass to be fun. Like look at you with Diablo 2. You know, yes they have like ladders, you know, which are essentially seasons, but you know, you're not feeling obligated to play to fill a like an arbitrary progress bar that gives you cosmetics, because D2 doesn't have that. If D2 were to ever gain that, that would if there was going to be anything that ever stops you playing, it would probably be that, right? Because again, D4 has it, but not D2. Your D2 is pure. I hope it stays pure. We're actually lucky that it's as pure as it is. They could have put a microtransaction shop in there. You know, you could have had to buy your Shaco. I'm not trying to give them ideas. Blizzard, don't listen to me. But like, yeah, it is peak. It is peak. And I'm not lying yet, because I will play it with you guys soon. Again, my whole thing was, this is only available for a limited amount of time. While it's here, I want to enjoy it, you know? I am really gonna miss it tomorrow. I know I am. It happens with every beta I have fun with. Battlefield 6 beta was the same. When that was over, I was hugely missing it. Arc Raiders, same thing. Fun fact, I was also in the Flight Simulator 2024 beta, but it was under an NDA, so I couldn't say so at the time. Obviously the game is out now, so this is why I'm talking. Here's the thing. I had Flight Simulator from like November. No, like early November, right? It might have been like pretty much the beginning. So like, I've actually been sort of flying around for a month, and I still suck. But that was amazing. So glad I got in. Yeah. And again, like going back to TŌKON, a lot of the big streamers aren't liking these stage transitions. They're like, they take too long, I don't like the fact it resets me to neutral, I want a wall splat and I want to extend my wall, I want to have a wall combo. And I'm like, what? Can we just I don't know, man. It's like, they want to differentiate the game from Strive, because Strive had wall combos and things, right? Like, yes, you could, oh, I'm spectating, yeah. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, like, streamers want more stages like this. There's no transitions on this stage. When you manage to wall splat, you get another member of your team. That's what the big streamers want across the board. And I'm like, I think the comic book strip stage transitions are part of what makes this game cool. Yeah, Strive has wall break, it does. But the thing is, what's different from Strive and this is that the wall break always happens, even from a throw near the edge of the screen. Like, there isn't a wall splat before the transition. Again, on this stream, on this stage, we're not going to see it. This stage, it's a wall splat stage, so if the competitive rules allow players to stage select, what you're going to see, unless there's more stages like this, all the competitions are going to end up being on this stage, like exclusively. Because a lot of the big players are like, we don't like the wall transit. I get more damage if the wall break isn't there, and like blah 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 blah. And obviously they're just optimizing their shit. I get it. Again, I think the wall breaks look super cool in this. And I think from a more casual perspective, like that whole, you know, the wall breaks reset you back to neutral, like that's good. Because this game is so crazy. And the wall breaks allow you to breathe for a second. You know. I mean, you can literally have 8 characters on screen in this fighting game if both players trigger their 3 assists at the same time. Because you can do that. People just want a single player game. You can't. Yeah.
Brace yourself.
Anyway, I'm gonna play the game now, so. But I mean, look at this game, man. Even the menus, they're super sick. Like. Also, did you see what I just did there? You can press triangle on a lobby for quick entry, and you teleport to somebody looking for a game. Try and tell me that's not cool. Try. I dare you. Yeah. Man, I want to play Dondi on this. Where is he? Where's he gone? Dondi! Okay, this connection's worse. This connection's significantly worse. Assemble counter. It still works. This is officially the worst connection we've played so far. Even when I went over to an American lobby, it wasn't this bad. Wow. Next slide, please. Oh, now you're checking the connection. Well, you know what? I'd rather this stuff happen now because it's a beta. Yeah, no. Sorry. Lobby selector. So, automatically join a lobby based on player count in your region. They recommend that. Alright. Again, I have no friends here to play right now, so we'll just... Oh. I have no friends. Oh. No, thank you everybody for hanging out with me. It means a lot. Yeah, I think I want to do VF on my birthday at some point. If anyone's up for that. Timing is going to be up in the air because I imagine family might call me. My care's going to be late anyway. Oh, I am so annoyed with my timing on Tuesday. So my birthday is gonna suck in the sense that I won't be up until like 10:30. But there's nothing I can do. But yeah, I reckon we could maybe play some VF at night. That'd be nice. What does it express? Hardly. Yeah, there's not much very express about my morning care agency. They're like, we'll get to you eventually. Like, they are the reason why I'm an afternoon streamer now. Straight up. But yeah, some people don't love these stage transitions. I think they're awesome. And Mr. Parker is very fun to play. As is Storm. Actually, one I haven't played a lot of. Mr. Stark. I haven't given you enough love this beta, have I? Let's push some of your buttons. Wow! Oh, the fact that I did that was freaking awesome. Again, I want to get more consistent with that crossover stuff. I think what you're seeing me do here, this is what I think I needed Dragon Ball FighterZ to need. The assemble counter, which is when I'm dashing back with Spider-Man and striking back. And the crossover thing, like literal defensive mechanics where you can predict the button press and then, yeah. And look at that, now he's kind of counter-picking based on what I did in that round. He's like, okay, I'm gonna change the order to this. Oh, you're zoning me, alright. Alright. Okay. And then... See, yeah, I literally think he counter-picked me there. Based on what happened in game one. Yeah, this is great. This is the cool thing. This is what we're talking about. So now I'm like, okay, Ghost Rider. And I just haven't managed to get a hit yet. But there we go, boom. Yeah. And again, partly why I love streaming these games, Yak, so much, like why I love so much of stuff to be a stream. It's leaving the door open for people to come in that are like specifically looking for the game. Think about how we met and befriended Mr. VF, right? I stream VF, he's looking for VF players. Oh, there's one. And then all of a sudden we have an awesome dude that, like, he wants more people to play, we want more people to play, everybody's happy. I think considering it's probably gonna be, even though like people love Marvel, I already know that this beta is the best chance that I have to play other friends that are in it, you know, because there's no cost attached. But I know when the full game releases, like, there's a high likelihood that, like, it's probably just gonna be me versus Marcus the game. And while that will be okay, like, I will, like, anytime somebody says, like, oh, hey, I bought TŌKON, we can play it. I'm like, yes! Anytime that happens, I'll be so happy. But again, I don't think that's gonna happen. I just don't, because games are too expensive. See, the stage transition saved my life. Yeah. That stage transition gave me a chance, and I blew it, but it gave me a chance. Oh wait. I fucked up. I should have changed order. Isn't it so cool I can do that? Again, I'm predicting his aggression, because I don't get that crossover if he doesn't press a button. You don't get it, and I think that's so cool. Like, hell yes, you know? Up to the team. Yeah, no, it is. It is. I just think it's sad because this is a genuinely cool thing. Like, come on, Arc System Works. You know, their design is STS, Marvel. Like, seeing their take on these characters in this world is so cool. Like, after literally, like, you know, decades of Marvel versus Capcom, this is kind of refreshing. Don't get me wrong, I love MVC as well, but although the one I've put the most time in is ironically Infinite, the one that you didn't like as much. But yeah. And I kind of like how they've designed this to, like, yeah, you can play as all full characters, but the fact that you don't have to is also neat. Oh, with that, I remembered the thing I wanted to ask earlier. Sky, are you lurking? Sky, I've remembered what I wanted to ask. In regards to, like, how at the start of the stream we were talking about... alright, so who do I want first? I want Storm, Ghost, Spider-Man, Iron Man.
Brace yourself.
Never liked NBC. So what I wanted to ask and discuss with Sky Hardcore, had I remembered, is like, do we think this game is trying to be too many things at once and trying to appeal to too many people? In other words, because of the shared health bar and the fact that you don't have to tag, you know, it's obviously trying to appeal to the people that want to play it like a 1v1. And then, but also, you're picking 4 characters and you can tag between them as soon as you have access to them. Why I changed the order of my characters though is because I knew I wanted to start the match with Storm. And I knew that I wanted Ghost Rider to be immediately available no matter what. So I changed my order to give me those characters right out of the gate. The downside and consequence though is that now I have to, like, my assists are different. Which again, if I had combos, that would literally change my combos. But I don't really have a setup combo thing, I'm just pressing buttons. But again, you can just press buttons in this game and cool stuff happens. Which again, appeals to a casual, right? Like myself. Although I know Yax doesn't like it when I call myself a casual. It's like, you are not a casual. You have put 600 hours into Tekken 8. You're not a casual. I hear that. And you're right, but I don't play like somebody that's put 600 hours into Tekken 8 though. And I think that's the difference. I think I will end up playing more of this than I ever did of Guilty Gear Strive. And the Marvel characters are part of it. They are. They really are part of it. Like, I think these characters are super cool. The way they play is super cool. GG, Miss Marvel. I want to know who else is going to be in the game. I want to see Wolverine. In fact, actually, here, yeah, that's a good question. Yax, who else do you want to see in the game? We got to play that. I'll add that to my to-do list. But yeah, who else do you want to see in this game? Who do you think would be cool? Wolverine, Hulk. I did say I wanted Gambit, but he's in the background of the stage and I'm a little worried he might not make it. Like, here's so here's the thing. I don't think Cyclops will make it, and why? Why is because of this guy. I think Mr. Stark is your laser beam shooter, right? I think I was trying to tag to him. Fuck, I could not tag to him. I will in a minute. Yeah, I think this is your laser beam guy. Right? You won't get Cyclops because you have that. And they probably don't want too much overlap. Doctor Doom can do a full screen beam as well. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm just imagining, like, certainly at launch, how many beam shooters do you want to have in the game, you know? I'm good? Aww. How did you say that? Set phrases? Thank you. This is cool. Because these will probably be like auto-translated. Like the set phrases. Like if you're in a Japanese lobby and someone has their game set to Japanese, you're gonna say thanks for the games. It's gonna do all the writing. Blackheart Carnage, hell yeah. Because of course normally in these games it's always like Spider-Man, Venom. I'm with you on Carnage. Damn, that's a deep cut. Yes. What do you think about Groot? I mean, they have Star-Lord. What about Groot? Yeah. I want to play Dondi. Dondi, where you at? The thing. You know what? Mystique. I stand by what I said off stream yesterday. Mystique. And like if she could steal like either moves or supers from, you know, whatever your opponents picked. Like if Mystique was like the Mokujin. Oh my god, yeah! That was so cool. That went well. Also, we now know that any white damage that could recover, it doesn't count as a perfect. Whereas if I'd have waited for the damage to the white life to recover, and then done my final hit, assuming I didn't get hit by anything else, then it would have been a perfect. But doesn't matter. But that's good to know. The health bar mechanics, good to know. There we go. Assemble counter. And see, this is the thing. There's actually defensive mechanics. You can actually say, no, it's my turn in this game. You still have to time it, right? So there's skill involved. But yeah, I like that. This is what Dragon Ball FighterZ needed from me. Like, and maybe it's there and I've just not played it enough, but you know. The fact that I found the defensive mechanics quicker in this than that, it does still say something, you know? and then we take the round. Oh wait, not quite. Oh no, no, we don't take the round. Well, that's interesting. Okay, now yeah, he's got me. I'm the red one, and I'm dead. I'm the dead one.
Winner! Player 1! Brace yourself! Round 1!
今ね回避の力を行くわよ竜巻よ女神の怒りを受けなさい竜巻よまだよ怒れまだこれからよ今ねライトニング消えなさい吠えろまだこれからよいいとも
Nice. Okay, Ghost. I also like that you can tag in before a round starts. You know, you can safely tag in. Wow. This player is shutting me down. You'll have to see it. Oh. Okay.
Winner! Player 1! Brace yourself! Round 1! Fight!
変わるわこれでどうだ失敗失敗風舞い踊れまだよ風よライトニングやるわよ決まりねあらやるわね今ね行くわよやるわよ消えなさいライトニング今ねライトニング
Wow! I can't believe what I just did. All right. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna miss this game tomorrow. I feel, you know, because considering we're on the last day of this beta, here's how I feel. I want the full game now. Like, it's the same as like with the Battlefield 6 beta, where it's like I played it enough to where I felt like, okay, I get what this game is about. I've done everything there is to do in the beta, played all the characters, and now I just need more content. You know, more characters, more stages, more modes. But I'm very curious what the single player content's gonna be like. Are we gonna have a story mode? Well, especially because like Arc System Works single player content has largely been like in Guilty Gear, it's like watch an anime movie. Like the story mode isn't even a playable mode. You watch it. I don't think that would fly in Marvel TŌKON, right? They would have to do some kind of story mode. Okay. Damn! That's so cool. Oh my god. Hello everybody. Playing randoms now. Sky, Donde, if you're lurking there, let me know. Donde especially, I want to play you. I'd quite like to get more games in with Alpha as well, but I don't know where he's at. Again, I don't expect these people to buy the game. This game's too expensive, so now's our chance to play it. That's just how I look at it. And it's the last day of this beta. I really am. I'm gonna miss it. Alright.
Marvel TŌKON Fighting Souls
Is a very cool game. I want the full thing. I want it now. Yeah, I'd like to see the full roster, all the modes, have the practice mode in there just to keep everyone else happy. I mean, to be fair, I'll be using the practice mode too, I will. But for me, like, the big eureka moment was not only figuring out who I wanted to use.
Select your characters.
Right? That was obviously big.
Spider-Man.
But, like, actually learning more about the different assists and what they actually do
Storm.
to then figure out, oh, what's my optimal order for everyone. So Marcus is actually the guy that said to me, CP Skills is the guy that said, hey, I know you've been putting Storm as leader and I get it, but CP Skills was like, hey, I think you should put Spider-Man up front because I'm finding him super hard to hit, and then have Storm as the shooter one. Also, Storm's shooter assist, like the projectile's bigger, goes across the screen quicker, all this kind of stuff. And then for the assault assist, like, again, I go with Iron Man because Iron Man has, you know, again, a really good projectile assist. So yeah, that's just my team. And actually, look, we can look at the move list even from here. That's really quite cool. You know, you can swap the input display. That's actually really nice. You got button settings. Oh, quick tag on L2. You know what? That's something that they changed. That's something that they changed. Like, I don't think I've even ever pressed the quick tag button. Let's actually quickly press it. Because, again, people complained that tagging wasn't responsive enough. Let's actually take a look. But honestly, I'm thinking of wrapping up things. But I don't have anyone to fight right now. Thinking of wrapping up.
Brace yourself.
I guess that was it. I suppose that is quicker, yeah, like... Right, so basically people wanted a specific button where, like, it's not an assist, so, like, the assemble button that does the assist, like, when you tap it, you get the assist, but when you hold it long enough, that's when you're telling the game, like, oh, because it'll think you want an assist initially, and then it's the continued hold that it's like, oh, you want a tag instead. Right. So yeah, based on the feedback from Beta 1, people asked for a quick tag button. So if I do... Oh, see, the quick tagging down. That's weird. That actually did... Okay, no, it does quick tag. Okay. Honestly, I prefer tagging with the assemble button. It might be slightly slower, but because of, like, it's literally just X, that's fine. But hey, cool. At least Arc System Works worked quickly and gave a quick tag button to the people that wanted it. So that's cool. Yeah, that's on L2. That's a change with Beta 2. yeah, I'll make this the last set, I think. And yeah, sorry that I haven't streamed any CP Skills games. To be fair, like, I think, because obviously I played CP Skills off stream yesterday. He had fun, don't get me wrong, he had fun. But he's definitely the kind of player that he's like, yeah, I need practice mode for this game. So to be fair, our best games are gonna happen when this game's fully out. Oh, Yaxbass with the resub. 62 months, thank you so much. Thank you. I'll tell you one thing, if we do stream on my birthday, I'll tell you one thing that's gonna happen. Because of me having hours still to use up for the gift sub discount thing, because if I don't use them, I'll lose them. I'll be turning on 35% off 5 gift subs for the entire duration of my birthday, even when I'm not live. So while I do not expect that level of generosity from anyone, I wanna, if you know, anyone that does feel like supporting the channel with a 5 gift sub or anything, I want to save you money at the same time. So yeah, I will activate the discount for the full 24 hours, possibly longer. I mean, I'll be 37, so how about 37 hours of discount? We could do that. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Yeah, no, the CPU's alright. The CPU's alright. Because that's the thing, we're playing the CPU right now, aren't we? Yeah. Because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do the pause thing. Yeah, we're playing the CPU. Yeah. Yeah, I want the full game. I want the full game. Like, this is cool. And then check out this still frame as well. Like, this game's gorgeous. Like, in fact, this frame is crazy. Like, hang on. Let's call in everybody and then, or right here. I love the grayscale background, right? Black and white versus the saturated colors of the characters. That really pops. This game's beautiful. You know, these artists are legendary, and the fact that, you know, these are 3D character models Like Arxis are just. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. Alright, final round. Because I think I'll wrap the stream up. If I manage to get players together later and we have some rounds, then I will, but it depends on interest, right? So if you don't see me, I'm thinking the next time you'll see me, I'll be 37. And I think if I get some time in the evening to play some VF with you guys, I think that's how I'd like to celebrate. So we'll see what we can organize, right? Because I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah. All right. Marvel TŌKON Fighting Souls, please release on a month where I could easily afford you. Ideally June or July 2026, although part of me will be happier if it's sooner, because this game's really fun. I appreciate like Sky and Hardcore for hanging out and playing games. Yax as well, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for all your input regarding, you know, the things I wanted to talk about. Oh, Sky is back. Okay, no, wait. Sky, can you pop in the VC? I had no one to play, so I was like, okay, I'll probably end it. But before I end, can you Totsugeki again? Just for a sec. Right. I remembered the other thing that I wanted to ask you about that I blanked on earlier.
What's up?
Do you think this game is trying to be too many things and appeal to too many people?
TŌKON?
Yes.
I don't know, I haven't played it.
Fair. But okay, let me explain a bit of my rationale, right? This is a 4v4.
The answer is yes.
Oh, and now he's here.
I told you I was coming.
At the freaking buzzer. Wow. You know what?
You decided to stream when you decided to stream. I told you I was coming before you started.
Well, you literally arrived like at the buzzer. I was like, there's like everybody's left. Okay, I'll call it. I'll be back later if people want to play. And you came here now. So you know what? Praise be to CP skills. We're not ending
Yeah,
yet.
I'm eating.
Fucking
I'm not ready yet. I'm eating. You do what you're doing. Finish your stream and whatever. We'll play later.
No. I want to play you. I haven't actually streamed any games with you. I want to stream. So you eat. It's not a 7-course meal, is it?
No.
So we can play. But what I wanted to talk about, since we're talking, is like, do we think this game is trying to do too many things and appeal to too many people? In other words, because it's a 4v4 fighter, but you don't have to tag, the people that want to play at 1v1 can sort of do that. But then there's the other side where like people want reasons to tag. So is this trying to do too many things for too many people?
I think that's not the problem. I think it, like every other fighting game franchise right now, it seems to be trying too hard to appeal to people who just don't care. Right? There is nothing you can do to make them care. They're just not going to play fighting games. And it's pissing off the people that like fighting games because they want to do fighting game things.
Exactly.
And they can't as much.
Yeah.
That has been a persistent problem throughout like the entirety of like everything in fighting games in the last like decade, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
it's been a really bad problem in the industry.
Like, absolutely.
So for example, and there's right and there's wrong ways to handle it, right? So Street Fighter, I am actually going to come in with a boiling hot take.
I don't know. Okay.
Has been worse about it than Tekken. And I'll give an example that's relevant to our conversation and how we can relate it to TŌKON.
Yeah.
In Street Fighter, they have narrowed the skill gap, much like they have in Tekken, but they did not lower the skill ceiling, much like in Tekken.
Right.
The issue with the way that it was executed in Street Fighter is that now intermediate play, all the way from like Diamond 1 to like 1350 Master, looks the exact fucking same, and people are frustrated because the amount of skill that you need to play the game at the highest level where it becomes interesting again is unattainable to most of the player base that stuck around. That's why I quit the game. That's why everybody I know fucking quit the game, because they're like, this game doesn't get interesting until I'm Evo top 8. What the fuck is this, and what am I doing with my time?
Yeah. No,
so the grind is too big because okay. So it's difficult.
Not just too big, unattainable.
No, it's not big. It's unattainable. They don't have the skills.
They need required, and they can't do it. You don't have.
A lot of it as well, Andy, is based on reaction. Like there's a lot that happens once you can react to neutral drive rush. Do you know what I mean? But for some people, depending on what character you're playing, that's hard to impossible. Yeah? So there's a whole aspect of the game that basically what Sky is saying is that they won't ever be able to play. Old Street Fighter was not like that necessarily. Some bits were, but it wasn't like that necessarily.
I have a quote-unquote dumb question based on hearing that in terms of how this relates back to TŌKON. So what I wanted to ask is given what you've said being true, is that why you think TŌKON's been designed the way it is, where a lot of things are very easy to do? Is that a way of combating this problem? Or does it actually make it worse?
So, again, I
I'll
haven't played.
Talk about this one.
Sure,
Yeah, I haven't played TŌKON yet. Sorry, I know that question was very important to Mark as well. Chime in really quick if that's okay.
Yeah, go on.
So I haven't played a whole lot of TŌKON, and this is gonna run antithetical and counter to what I told you earlier, Andy, in that you know how pro players can pick up on details that define a game's meta very early, like within one game of playing the new game. Which is true. However, we do not know what the impacts of those things are on the meta, not on the meta, but as the meta pertains to the skill ceiling and the skill gap and the relative positions within the skill gap. We have no clue what that's gonna look like.
The game has to come out, people have to climb, a month's gotta go by. We knew that throws were gonna be a problem in Street Fighter at the first playtest. Right. What we didn't know is that throws and punish counter were going to be such a massive equalizer that the game is stale for 95% of the player base that's between like Platinum 3 and like 1600 Master. Right. We couldn't have known that. Okay. So that's my take on it.
I think it's a fair take, to be fair. I think the only problem is that with Street Fighter in particular, we're in a problem now where does Capcom really care? Because if you've seen how that game is blowing up in Japan with like new people, mid-level people, all kinds of people, the question now becomes, okay, these people are upset. Is it a case of where it's like, so what? Because new people are gonna just come and replace you. And I wonder if that's what they're thinking. I don't know.
Well,
but I definitely agree with what Sky's saying.
In that, like, Capcom genuinely does not give a single fuck what anybody outside of, like, top-level Japan players and, like, think about Street Fighter. They don't care.
Yeah,
and they've made that very evident.
Exactly. That's
they
what it looks
balance
like.
the game around Japan's niche opinions at the highest level of how the game should be balanced, and that's how we get fucking monstrosities like Ryu.
Yeah.
And everybody has to suffer for that.
Yep.
Yep, you do indeed play a monstrosity, CB. Yeah.
He is Street Fighter, but listen, no, but
He's Street Fighter, but he's
honestly,
overtuned as shit right now.
I agree, and I'm not complaining because I
Of
know,
course you are.
I know. Yeah, but you have no right to complain, Andy, because you've never. To be honest with you, but to understand what Sky is really saying, you have to get to a certain level that I'm not even at to either. To be fair, yeah.
You know,
We are not at that level.
It's one of those things where I almost
I'm not
wish, like when we're talking, somebody could just like take over my screen and be like, look, cue the video, like this is what I'm talking about. Like, if you show it to me, I'll understand it. I'm a very visual learner in that way, you know?
Yeah. But like that's my spiel on it, is like I might not know what like high level Street Fighter looks like or how to play it, and I don't, and I'm not gonna pretend like I do know. But what I do for certain now is that I am stuck in that Plat 3 to 1350 master shithole that they've created for the entire player base because of the way that Japan thinks the game needs to be played.
Right.
And I literally quit the game 700 hours of the game because of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But I think the ultimate problem,
And
because
it's also a game that hasn't changed very much over its life cycle, right?
No, it hasn't had a competitive shakeup. Even Tekken did, even though it was the worst shakeup we've ever seen.
Yeah.
But they still had a shakeup.
Yeah.
but again, because I agree with everything Sky is saying, it comes down to though, when you're doing as well as Street Fighter is, and like Sky is saying, when predominantly the Japanese crowd, who is basically holding up the game by themselves almost, can turn around and go, yeah, this is great, we love it, and da-da-da-da. Do you really want to shake that up?
Yeah,
If you're the
well, that's why they're
company,
doing
do
pay-per-view.
you really?
The Japanese players will buy it.
Yes.
Everybody else can go get fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone else can wait a week. Yeah.
Watch the tournament live, and that's what it is. Deal with it.
Yep.
So okay, I can spin this to that. Do you think then, in a way, that maybe TŌKON won't change? Like this is a fighting game for casuals, and anyone who wants more depth, go get fucked. How you put it?
I mean, I think it's possible.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's possible.
I've heard, because it's in alpha and we're not allowed to play it because the alpha is only available in America right now.
Oh, you're about
Avatar Legends is fire. That game is, I've heard, is crazy good. Like people are having a lot of fun.
Good, yeah.
I've watched it being played. It looks beautiful. Obviously, I haven't touched it, but obviously, if I get an opportunity to, I love free opportunities to play anything because games are not cheap. So yeah, if I had a free opportunity to play Avatar in any capacity, of course I would play.
I think it looks quite ugly, and it's like ugly enough that like I have no desire to play it, to be quite frank. Which is unfortunate, but...
Hold on, what are you talking about now? Are you on about, Sky, what
The
game are you on?
Avatar.
Oh, okay.
It looks like the show, which I think that's what they were going for.
Yeah,
So-
like I think, I've heard as a fighting game, it's like genuinely excellent, much like City of the Wolves was. But like the game is so fucking ugly.
Yeah. Fair. Because that's a subjective thing at the end of the day, so you can feel how you feel.
Exactly.
I have a very hot take that I'm pretty sure almost no one is going to agree with.
What's up?
There is a chance Invincible versus ends up being the better game than TŌKON. I think.
I think it's, we were actually talking about that earlier too. I think I've heard Invincible versus is genuinely like really good.
Yeah, but I had a lot of fun. I got in the closed beta, and obviously I'm not great at fighting games, but I had a lot of fun. The mechanics clicked. It was starting to click a bit sooner for me. And yeah, it just feels good when you hit people. It's got a certain feel to it as well. You know, that's hard for me to explain in words. It might be really good. I'm just saying, it might be really good. Shout outs to Rip, battle design and all that.
Yeah. it's interesting how many of these games are coming out right now. Like there's kind of another fighting game renaissance going on. I feel like yeah, the last time this sort of happened was probably like 2011 or so, right? There was just tons.
Well, we thought the fighting game renaissance was going to be in 2022.
Yeah,
Street
also
Fighter,
people over
Tekken, and Guilty Gear's new season, and then we saw that one.
people overuse that word. I think there's more fighting games, but it's not the same as it was like, I don't know, in the 90s when you had some truly seminal fighting games that were just like great games. Everyone agreed they were great games, full stop. And then you had a whole bunch of trash, you know? It's not like that. Now you've got the big boys. You have to understand, like Andy, in the 90s, EA as in EA Games made a fighting game. That's how everyone and their mum was coming out making a fighting game in the 90s, right? Now we've got the big three.
Hold on, let me just go ask my mum like what fighting game she made in the 90s. I want to know.
Very funny. Yeah, no, like that's how big it was. Whereas now it's more the big fighting game names potentially can be popular, and then Guilty Gear kind of slid in with Stride and became popular as well. Because to my knowledge, that game sold like 4 million copies so far or something like that. You know, and no other Guilty Gear has come even close to that. You know, so
Guilty Gear has always been like a niche, obscure thing. Now everybody in the FGC at least knows the name of the series.
Exactly. Yeah. So, you know, it's a new era for that game. Love it or hate it where it is. You know, it's so yeah. I would like to see people sort of give more games a chance. You know, Sky mentioned City of the Wolves earlier. Great game.
It's a shame what happened in that game now.
It's not being given the time of day.
Yeah. No.
And it's really sad because
it's the consequence of being SNK though. I'm a genuine believer in that. I mean, an SNK game was never going to be big. We have to understand, like we have to be real with ourselves.
That is fact, yes.
And they didn't have a marketing campaign. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah, Ronaldo and a DJ.
Yeah, then the Ronaldo thing happened. That didn't help. I know people that literally didn't buy the game because of that.
Yeah, it didn't help at all. And like here in London, they had like, you saw Fatal Fury everywhere. They had fucking advertisements on the side of buses. The problem was they never fucking explained what Fatal Fury was. So the average person who's seen this advertisement walks past and goes, "What is that? Is that Street Fighter? Looks like some fake Street Fighter bit." It looked like a Street Fighter ripoff to them because they've never been advertised to properly. Yeah. They've never been advertised to properly, and this is a problem SNK and, although I love them, Sega have always kind of had this issue as well. You know.
I mean, Street Fighter 6's marketing campaign was insane, and it was beyond just buying ad slots. I remember that very first developer match they published, the Ryu versus Wonka on the Ranger Tide. And people were looking at it like, no, this is it. This is the future of Street Fighter. This is cool as fuck. And that got people so hyped. Like everything as far as the marketing of Street Fighter 6 was conducted flawlessly.
And I think that shows part and parcel how important that is, because look at what they've been doing now. You know. Yeah.
I mean, it won the new cultural relevancy more, despite its problem.
So I take it you two had a great conversation earlier then?
Yeah, like at the top of the stream, we were discussing like a lot of the things, because again, I've been watching Maximilian, I watched his chat about the game earlier, and you know, I was seeing a lot of high-profile streamers say a lot of the same thing, and the thing that annoys me, and I know I've said this before, and obviously I said it earlier too, but like the thing that annoys me is like the Twitch chats of these big streamers, right? Where like if streamers like, this game's a bit mid, and then all the people in the chat are like, okay, guess I don't even need to push a button on the game then, because my favorite streamer says it's mid, so yeah, I'll just tell all my friends it's mid. You know. Like I like people playing the game and forming their own opinion. Like I don't even want people to agree with me just because I said something either. You know.
That happens throughout life, though. Why do you think Kim Kardashian and them lot can make millions by getting sponsored by certain makeup companies?
Oh, I know,
Because they
I know, but I'm just gonna be honest. Like that annoys me so much. It's a big pet peeve of mine. Make up your own minds.
But can you make up your own mind when you don't even get to play half the games? Don't even do a demo when they come out, and then we're talking about a closed beta. How do you make up your own mind about spending £70 plus?
Yeah, no, it's sure, but like again, yeah, it's just I'm like I think this game is really cool. I mean, we've both played it. We're having a good time with it. Like,
yeah, but I think honestly, I could be wrong. Yeah, because I'm a scrap. I think if you're at a certain skill level, you can have fun with TŌKON, but it's almost like you have to be at that skill level.
Right.
Because the minute you start getting a bit too good, things start getting a bit boring. And I think that's what the streamers are saying.
Yeah.
There's a ceiling to the fun, whereas in our beloved Prince guys, I'm gonna call it ugly ass Avatar. There might not be such a ceiling. The ceiling might be a bit higher before it gets boring.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what we got right now. But hopefully they let us join in on some close bit of fun as well for Avatar, and I get to play that too, and I get to form my own. Because I'm like you, Andy. I like to form my own opinion on things, because there's things that I like that a whole bunch of other people be like, this sucks, you know. I always talk about how
my eureka moment with this game was figuring out like not only what characters I wanted to use, but like the order of them, like the difference that it makes with the assists, and like
matchups.
Yeah, and the matchup thing.
Matchup days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that was the cool thing for me, with TŌKON specifically. To the point where now that I've realized that, now I just want the whole roster, but I want the roster to be as big as possible, because the more characters there are, the more possibilities there are, right?
At the game and the way it looks and the way artists tend to be at first, the game is, you don't be expecting like an MVC3 roster.
Oh sure.
It ain't gonna be that big, but hopefully it's bigger than 10 characters.
Yeah.
2XK, I'm looking at you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, because they can do that. They've been doing that for years. You know. Sky, what do you think was wrong with the previous Guilty Gear games before 5 as to why they were just like really
Rev 2? Yeah.
They're weird.
No, I'm talking about all of them way before that.
Oh.
Yeah,
I know they're weird.
They're just so weird. They're so Japan, you know?
Do you think part of it as well is the fact that nowadays anime is a lot more mainstream than it used to be? I've been watching anime since like the early 90s, but now because it's mainstream, people are looking at Guilty Gear differently because of that. Because it's basically a fighting game moving anime. Basically, it looks like good, you know.
And like the newer Guilty Gear, like Guilty Gear Strive specifically, even Xrd does not have the same art style despite visual similarities. Strive has like the same art style and presentation of a modern anime.
Yeah.
And that was 100%
have basically kept that art style pretty much ever since. Like this TŌKON looks very Strive-like. Models.
And like, you know, Xrd was, it had like thicker lines, the colors were darker and more saturated, and the animation style was a little like heavier.
Yeah.
And it looked like Japanese, but it did not look like an anime game, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Slash.
There
we go.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's gonna be very.
I'm enjoying this game. I'm gonna miss this game.
It's gonna be very interesting to see. I hope I'm alive to see a lot of it, because you never know what happens the next day. But where fighting games go,
Damn,
you know, what is the new virtual fighter really gonna look like? Is it even gonna get released? This shit, it's been cancelled like 4 times since 2021, apparently. You know, is it even gonna get released? You know, what's it all gonna look like? What's the Jet Set Radio gonna look like? How's people gonna take it?
Damn, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Sega have got so many things in there other than that I'm potentially interested in. It's like, god damn, my bank account.
Yeah, but my concern, especially with things like Jet Set Radio, is I had a Dreamcast.
Yeah.
I had Jet Set Radio. I played the I bought an Xbox because the Xbox was seen as a sort of spiritual successor to Dreamcast, and it had Future. That was one of the reasons I bought it, Jet Set Radio Future. A lot of people have no idea what that game is or what it's like, and have no emotional attachment to it because they never had access to the game. So, it goes back to what Sky was saying about marketing. It's all going to depend on how they market it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've noticed, but I have very little faith in Sega's marketing abilities.
Yeah.
They just got.
Mm-hmm.
No, go on, Sky, go on.
I hate to say this, but like, dude, it's true. VF6 is gonna be a Discord game, dude. I don't think a lot of people are ready for that conversation.
I am because I've been saying it.
Yeah.
I've been saying that.
I'm gonna play it.
I'm gonna be floored if VF6 is not a Discord game. If they make Virtua Fighter mainstream, I will be shocked.
Especially given that it's going to be more expensive than the one you can buy on Steam right now.
Yeah.
By
And the
quite a
only
lot.
time I have ever seen a series escape the mantle of Discord game is Guilty Gear.
Yeah, actually, fair point.
I've never seen it.
And,
Ever.
and that only happened because of Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that and they largely, because we have to look at all the factors, right? Dragon Ball Fighters, and they largely changed how the game was. Because correct me if I'm wrong, Sky, but a lot of the sort of Guilty Gear players before Strides
Man, I'm
are
enjoying
kind of like,
this.
this game ain't it, I'm gone. And it just so happens that a whole bunch of new people came in, and the new people that came in were bigger than the old people, a bigger number than the old people. So
it was a miracle. I mean,
yeah.
It was so unlikely, and it still happened, right?
Yeah.
Success needs to be studied. I'm not even joking.
Yes, I agree.
As far as it stands, and here's the deal. And again, I hate to say this, but it's true. There are only 5 fighting games. There are hundreds of fighting games on the market right now.
Yeah.
There are only 5 of them that are not Discord games. MK1,
Yeah.
DBFC, Tekken 8,
Yeah.
Street Fighter 6, Guilty Gear Strive.
Yeah.
VF6 is gonna be a Discord game.
Yeah. No, I've been saying this. Yeah. I don't like the way how when I read things on the internet, where and the director Yamada-san is like, yeah, we're trying to make game of the year type game here, and I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't know I'm gonna have to be in that virtual fighter Discord. Be like, anyone wanna play? I just know because
Just send me
so
a
many
message. I'm gonna play, man. I'm gonna.
so many people are like, nah, man, I'm waiting for the new VF to come out. This one's old. I'm like, bro, you're not gonna like
I'm
it.
curious, like, how many people drop it after like week 1, week 2.
Because no, though the thing is though, it's still Virtua Fighter. Yes, it looks different. Yes, they've added a new mechanic or whatever. It is still gonna be Virtua Fighter, and that's why I'm excited because they haven't done a Tekken 8 so far. Yeah, they haven't done a thingy. You know, cause I like Virtua Fighter and I've been playing since 2. Yeah, so I'm excited for it. But like Sky is correctly saying, people just don't care about Virtua Fighter.
Yeah.
The market is gonna have to be. It doesn't matter what they do. The marketing is gonna have to be off the chain. The only hope Sega has is the fact that since the last Virtua Fighter was released like properly, Yakuza has taken off. Yeah. So the hope is that people look at it, see Sega, and go, "Oh, they make Yakuza," and people making Yakuza RGG are involved with it, and that maybe that causes them to give it a bit of a go. Also, with the new one, they're actually adding like single player elements, story mode, all this different stuff. Virtua Fighter's never had endings in it apart from Virtua Fighter Kids. That's how focused on gameplay Virtua Fighter is. You've never had like arcade endings and things other than Virtua Fighter Kids.
Let me know when you're ready to play, by the way, Marcus. I'm just as
I will, but I'm having this conversation because I'm drinking my tea. All of the Virtua Fighter lore that existed before this new upcoming game was in the manuals, in the anime, in things other than the game. You had to know about all of that stuff because you had the game in order to figure out any of the lore, right? And I think that's a problem that they are trying to fix with the new game, which I'm glad to see. You know? But yeah, it's a Discord fire. It's a Discord fire.
And like, here's the other thing: all these Tekken players, like these legacy Tekken players, saying like, "Oh, Bandai Namco better be careful. Virtua Fighters." No, you guys are not gonna fucking play Virtua.
You're not playing
It's
Virtua Fighter.
everything
Now,
you hate about Tekken 8, dude.
Yeah.
It's relentless aggression. It's people boxing in the pocket until somebody dies.
Yeah, I mean, the argument that I've heard them make, because people have said that to them on like various podcasts and things. The argument I've heard them make is that while that is true, a lot of Virtua Fighter is actual decision making. You have multiple decisions. It's more fun. It's more interesting. Even though yes, it is aggressive and in the pocket.
Sure.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is, unless you're engaging in that aggression, it's the same thing as like Tekken 8, where you're gonna be holding mix-ups until you die.
Yeah. And the thing is, my thing as well that I've noticed about Tekken players, they don't want to play anything else. If they ever did want to play anything else, they would have. Instead, a load of them are going on like they got Stockholm syndrome, and they can't put down the game. Put down the game.
There's a saying. There are two kinds of fighting game players. There's Tekken players and people who actually play fighting games. And like, it's not a stereotype, it's true.
It is true. It is true.
You're gonna have to bring me up in a minute, because that's just depressing as fuck.
It is, but like that's just life, dude. That's our game. That's how we.
I almost feel like I was lucky that I happened to be born in a situation where everyone around me was playing Street Fighter, because in the 90s, you played everything. You started with Street Fighter because that was the first big one. Then a year later, Mortal Kombat comes out. What's Mortal Kombat? People start playing Mortal Kombat. And then because everything kind of, all the 2D games at that time was based on how Street Fighter functions, you see all this new stuff and it's like, oh, and then you start playing that as well. So you end up playing everything. Whereas with Tekken, it's like, if you come into Tekken now, it's like, that's what you're playing. Or like from probably about Tekken 6, I would say, people just started saying, yeah, I only play Tekken. Tekken is it, nothing like Tekken.
A lot of it, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go on, I'm finished.
A lot of it is because Tekken is genuinely unrecognizable as a fighting game, like as a traditional fighting game. It's such a weird game, dude. It's such a weird game. Like,
the
can
movement
you
in itself is unique.
Oh, what?
Sorry, the movement in itself is unique. I said this to Andy the other day. Have you ever stopped and thought about the fact that amongst the 3D fighting games, Tekken is the only one that doesn't use a block button?
Yeah. Well,
people say they don't.
Really quick, I want to throw another thing in this. Like, the other just downright bizarre thing about Tekken, other than there's sidestepping and there's no block button, is that, can you imagine going up to a fighting game player and being like, yeah, you just block punish it. They're like, but the space, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what spacing that move was done at. It's always unsafe. What? No, there's no shimmying. You have to backdash and whiff punish, but you can block while you're backdashing. What? You can get hit by mids while you're ducking. What? It's such a weird game. It is
nothing is consistent.
It flies in the face of every conventional piece of fighting game. Listen, that's why a lot of players
about VF is the consistency.
Yeah.
It's the systematic consistency, which makes the game feel, even though it is still technical, it makes it feel a lot easier to learn and get into. Whereas with Tekken, you just have to literally know the matchup.
Yeah.
You know.
And then be able to do Korean backdash into sidestep at the right timing and hope that you don't get clipped by this supposedly limit move.
And it's like the other thing. Oh, sorry.
Go on.
The set play in Tekken is completely different to every other fighting game too. In every other fighting game, you play spacing situations and buttons, right? In Tekken, it's like, oh, you mean there's only like 2 moves on every character that have pushback? Yeah, everything else delivers you to their face. What? Yeah, like Elisa down forward 4 can set up spacing traps. Like, what do you mean every button's not a spacing trap? Every button's not a spacing trap, bro. It's only like 3 per character. Oh.
I've never thought about that.
Yeah.
that's
You don't
wow.
shimmy by walking backwards. You can block. What other fighting game do you know of where you can block while backdashing?
I don't know. I just got blown up by this TŌKON player, John TŌKON. I mean, he's
John TŌKON.
John TŌKON.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's antithetical to every other fighting game.
To be fair, Sky is right. Most fighting games, you're backdashing, you're gonna get clipped. Some of them might have a invincibility at the beginning of it, like Street Fighter 4 did for a little bit, but like, yeah, you get clipped afterwards. You know, it's it's true.
And like,
it's true.
there's no like overhead attacks. It's just all mids hit you while crouched. Oh, okay. Yeah, in this game, you stand block by default. You don't crouch block. Okay. You know, like, I don't know. It's the opposite of every other fighting game. It's a miracle it's as successful as it is in the FGC. But that's why Tekken players are so isolated, because their game is fucking weird.
Yeah. No, it is. And it's been our good friend Yaxbass, it's been eye-opening just watching him sort of. You can't even talk about Tekken to him no more. He's so upset is not the word. Disappointed in what Tekken is. That he can't talk to him no more.
But the thing is, we watched this happen in real time. Like, you know, when season 2 hit and all my friends were quitting the game, that made me so sad.
Dude, I literally uninstalled the game during the Anna dev stream.
Yeah.
I didn't even play season 2. I saw it. I'm like, I've seen enough. I've had enough.
Yeah. And like he, you know, we're grateful to him because we're good friends with Yax. We love him very much.
Yeah.
And he's decided to, you know, a big respect to him. He's decided to try Virtua Fighter. Right, because it's the closest. For him, it was the closest thing to what he wanted to play as a fighting game that he can see. So he gave it a try, and now he loves it. It's like, wow. He said, you know what? This is the closest thing I'm gonna get to Tekken 5, and I love Tekken 5, so I'm gonna play this.
And I've said the same in recent, you know, ever since Revo finally came to PS5, I've been kind of saying the same. Like, I actually like, and of course, like, we've seen some footage, you know, you can kick the teeth out of people in the new VF. That sounds cool, right? But I love how, like, pure VF still looks, even from the little bit we've seen, where it's not all, you know, rage drives and supers and, you know, watch this cutscene and, yeah.
Have you seen any of James Chen's recent videos?
No, I have not. Although I do want to also say I have to get out of here like really soon, like in the next couple of
Okay.
days.
That's fine.
All right.
Link me to some of them if you want
Thank
to.
you for hanging out with us. To be fair, like, I can see, like, because I know how me and CP really are. We are probably going to only do the one stream today. It's this one. But yeah, when CP's ready, I'll finally play him for a bit, and then I will see you on my birthday, likely in the evening. And what I've said I want to do, Marcus, if I have any time at all, it's play VF. That's the first thing I want to do on stream when I'm 37. Play VF.
So basically, Sky, long and short of it, because you got to go quick. James Chen made a video called "The Reason Why Your Favorite Fighting Game Is Dying," and basically he talks about why every game is basically a Discord fighter, and he says a lot of it comes down to the fact that in a lot of these games, nobody is populating the ranked, and the way people generally access fighting games, whether we like access games in general, multiplayer games in general, whether we like it or not, is they jump into the ranked.
Yep.
So when someone jumps into the ranked and they see nobody's there and they're waiting for half an hour,
Yep.
this game is dead.
Yep.
When in reality, in some cases, it's not that the game is dead, it's that there's 1,000 people in private rooms playing privately that you can't jump in on.
And then ranked
Virtual,
is dead.
and then ranked is dead. Virtual Fighter all the time. Can't get no ranked matches, go in
Yeah,
the rooms, and then
I
you
have
see
to
loads
say-
and loads of people playing.
Yeah.
And you can't access it to private.
I would love if the VF community was just in ranked and I could just find a game as quick as Tekken and I would play it all the time. I'm in that boat. I'm someone that wants to just play ranked and yeah.
As people come home from work, yeah, they're tired, they're stressed out from work or whatever. And most people just want to press a couple buttons for maybe about half an hour and then turn off the shit and go to bed. You know what I mean? You can't do that when you're sitting there waiting the whole half an hour for a game. So I understand where he's coming from. But yeah, no, I obviously, you're not going to agree with every take someone has, but James Shen's stuff is interesting when he gets on the retrospective stuff and stuff, because he's been in the community since like 1991, since it began.
Yeah.
You know, so it's interesting listening to him talk and how they got people into the scene and stuff like that, and what's changed now. You know. But yeah, with that, I will leave you. I'll let you do what you're doing.
Thank you for
and,
hanging out with us, Sky.
Yeah, of course. It was a good discussion.
Thanks, Sky. Lots of love. I'm gonna turn on TŌKON now. All right.
Yay! Cool.
Keeping the candy shop, this lad. Nah, but I think because this is one of those cases where, you know, in terms of myself, I'm so bad at the game that I can have fun with it regardless, because I don't, there's things for me to learn.
Yeah.
You know, there's things for me to learn.
But what I want to get better at is, and I've never actually managed to do it yet. You know how we do the crossover thing? If you hold, when the crossover pixels are on screen, you can hold the D-pad button of who you want the partner character to come in to be. We just gotta have fast enough hands. So I want to basically get to a point where if I do a successful crossover, I'm getting whatever character I want out of the ones available, rather than the whatever the
What?
first assist is.
What lobby are you in?
I'm in a populated one, but what I'm going to do is I was going to move lobby as soon as I finish the set with John TŌKON.
Dude. Alright, you and John TŌKON, you have your little dance, and I will, yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait. It's so funny to me that Max. I smell like orange. Are you eating orange? Okay. It's so funny to me that Max Powers is doing the voice, yeah? He's an American guy, but when he says Marvel TŌKON,
Yeah.
TŌKON. Bless him.
It's a
Love
mug
it.
with a hat. We gotta respect it.
Nah, Max Powers has done a good job.
Is that
He's done a
literally
good
his name, or is it a state of the powers? Is it a stage name?
I don't know. I've never looked into it.
I kind of feel like,
There are people called Powers.
I mean, yeah, but sure.
Like on their birth certificate.
1006.
Cool. I mean, there's a guy called, I can't even say it on your stream, and that's on his birth certificate. That's his name.
Yeah, there was apparently a Apple employee, former Apple employee, working at an Apple store. And his name was, because he did change it, his name was Samsung.
Yeah, but that's not. Samson is a Bible.
No. Sam, first name.
Yeah.
S-U-N-G, Sung.
Oh. Oh.
An Apple employee with the name Samsung. Yeah. So obviously the internet being the internet, the immature bitches that we are. It's like, Samsung. Like, yeah.
Yeah. No, 1 second, cause you got me curious now.
Oh god. Damn it.
Yeah. The guy who does the voice, his name is Maxwell Powers.
Oh wow. That is amazing.
That's his name.
Hey, okay. Yeah, so there will be a
Right. So what room? What lobby?
10:06. And you know, the Eastern Europe. Wait, hang on.
Western
No,
Europe.
Western Europe, sorry, yeah, Western, sorry.
I was like, why would you be in Eastern Europe
Yeah,
for?
yeah. Western.
I mean, you might be if you went to go visit some family in Poland.
I did actually try a American lobby. The ping was like 152, but yeah, it worked. In Arc System games, you can actually play the world. You can.
You can do that in Street Fighter 2. Well, Street Fighter 6 as well, I should
So
say.
on the
not Street
screen
Fighter.
right now, while I'm waiting for you, yes, there is going to be a survey sent out. We are getting it. Oh, I guess we're getting it right away, and the survey ends on the 14th of December.
You said you're in 10:06. I'm in 10:06, and it hasn't teleported me to you.
The triangle button just puts you. Oh wait, that's because I'm not near a cabinet. Hang on.
I can't see you at all. I'm running everywhere.
Western Europe 10:06. I'm running around as well. So I'll pick the red area, right?
Yeah. You're invisible. Cause right now there's a person called Chat Cav, and then there's Petite Cur, something else. No one else is in the red area right now.
Hang on.
You're invisible.
Are you sure you're in Western Europe 10:06?
I'm gonna do it again. I think this might be a thing with the beta. 10:06, yes?
Yeah, Western Europe 10:06.
Yeah, Western Europe 10:06. Okay, now you're here. Hello.
Hello.
Let's go.
I'm on a green cap.
Yeah, I followed you. Come.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, we're finally streaming CP Skills game. Now, just to warn you, chat. CP Skills plays Captain America and 3 assists. That's all he does. Whereas I'm gonna swap characters depending on the situation.
One of us likes to learn things, and it ain't you.
Oh no, we got this stage. Okay.
Stage is great. What do you mean?
I mean, it definitely has a different flow to it, right? Because there's no transitions. Like the Maximilians of the world are preferring this stage. I almost feel like this is the stage we're gonna see at a tournament. Like if stage select is allowed in the rules, people are just gonna play here because there's a subset of the player base that doesn't like the reset to neutral after a stage transition and stuff. They want their wall combo, you know. I actually think the solution to this problem, like the way to make everybody happy, is make the walls and stage transitions work the way they do in Guilty Gear Strive, where you get the wall splat with the glass, but then if you carry on attacking, you break the glass, right?
No, because people hate that as well. That's one of the reasons why I know certain people don't play Strive. All I need to do is make sure stage select is random. That's it. Make stage select random, and then they can pick the stage if they lose, and they'll probably pick this one, and then that'll be it.
Yeah, okay, but from a spectator point of view, I don't want to see only this.
It's not about you. You're not playing.
You know?
From a competitive point of view, it's not about you. You're not playing.
The Tekken 7, like, I just saw nothing but Howard Estate, and I hate it. You know?
I know. But again, you're not playing. You know what I mean? If they're so concerned with how everything looks, then yeah, they will change it. For all we know, maybe they haven't totally finished the stage yet.
Yeah,
and
maybe there is
transition.
They're just not.
Yeah.
That was gonna piss off people, man. We've clearly learned something, so it's,
I was doing this yesterday. What do you mean? I was doing all of this yesterday and the day before. It was getting me killed. But you're right. I was focusing too much on the result and not enough on the process. It's not the basketball way. How does it make any sense?
I did a symbol now.
No, before that. Before that, we had a clash. I pressed the fastest button in the game. It hit you. It didn't matter. Your button won, and then a assault counter comes out.
Oh my god.
Nightmares about this super.
Remember, CP, no translation, alright?
That's why I don't like when you.
Like, we're gonna have English VO in the full game, man. We're okay. Oh, you. That's definitely possible. Whoa! Yeah, I like the stage transitions. Give me my neutral.
No, play properly.
Oh yeah, just dash back into his fist. Yeah, that's a great idea. Wait a minute. So you did an assemble smash as I was doing assemble counter and the smash one. Wow.
Apparently, yes. So I can't hit that tornado if it's an assist. Okay. You know Storm's tornado thing?
Yeah.
You know Cap can do the same with his shield.
Yes. Yeah,
It's why I keep trying to use Cap. I've been trying to do that with his shield for like ages, but I have to use the trick shield thing, I think.
So anyone in the first, so like let's just say the second character you pick, anyone in that slot, that is called a shooter assist, regardless of who's in there. So generally, universally,
I'm aware. Yeah, but I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about our main characters. Like when you're playing, Storm can kick the tornado. Like,
you have to set it up and then you have to put it down and then blow it.
Cap can kick his shield as well.
Right.
But I'm trying to figure out how to.
Yeah, you found it yesterday off stream because you were like, "Can I kick it?" And then you're like,
"Yes, you can."
Yeah, we had good games off stream. which is why I wanted to do more today, but showcase it as well. And again, as you
Yeah, but-
heard earlier with Sky, like we've had good discussion about this game today. Which I think
Yeah, but a lot of those good streams are partly because it's off stream and I can say what I want.
listen, man, I hear you, but yeah, like there's
fact.
ways to say what you wouldn't want to normally say. Like that you can, yeah.
It doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same. You know I'm right. It does not hit the same. Certain people say things all the time on stream that you could never say on stream. You get terms of service.
Well, you know what? Listen, I'm just gonna say this. I'm glad that you're being considerate about that, because I like being a streamer. Okay, so thanks.
I like you being a streamer too.
You know what? In a way, because like again, I was watching Maximilian
That's
earlier,
definitely
right?
you.
Right.
Yeah.
I was watching Maximilian play this, and he was talking, and he said like the same sort of issues happened with Dragon Ball Fighters at launch. But the thing is, back then, like, because obviously that launched on like PS4, like back then, they're also like the netcode was way worse. So, do you almost feel like, in how you anticipate this game to be when it launches, do you almost feel like it's gonna sell less copies than Dragon Ball because it's, even though it's Marvel, it's not Dragon Ball. And
Marvel there's Marvel fatigue as well. Too many Marvel things are coming out. People are getting less interested.
Yeah. I mean, you know, my nephew's in this beta. He's a massive Marvel nut, but you'll notice like he hasn't played beyond that day one. So I'm not confident he'll get this because it will be too expensive. He'll play it if it was bought for him. I don't think he's getting this. Like, you know, because there's just other things he prefers to play, and fair enough, but I would want to play this game with him, you know what I mean? It's like how Dondi's in this beta. I really want to play Dondi. I don't know where Dondi was in the chat. I'm like, hey Dondi, can we play? No response. He might be busy today. But it's because it's like I don't expect. I doubt Dondi will get the game too. Because these games are too expensive for people, right?
No, it's not that. Fighting games fit certain types of people. That's what it is. You have to have a certain mindset, and a lot of people do not have that mindset in today's world. That's what it is. And a lot of people don't want to admit that to themselves because they think by someone like me saying that, it's as if I'm saying that they're weak-minded.
No, which is not what we're saying.
Which is not what we're saying. It's more, you have to see things a certain way in order to find fun in this kind of thing. And most people don't.
Again, I'm concerned about this game's price and how much it's going to affect its level of success. I know I'm going to buy it. I know you're going to buy it. We're going to enjoy it and have a lot of fun out of it. But I buy these games to play with my friends, and I would love... It would be different if all my friends, like Dondi, Alpha, you know, were able to regularly come to my house and well, obviously Alpha can, but like, and we hash it out, right? But that's the thing. I want to do that with so many more people that I just love playing the game with. And obviously I can't just buy the game for you. And even if
what you need to do is take an attitude of learning the game with someone like me, because once you take that attitude, you don't need lots of people, you only need one, and you can learn things and get more fun out of it that way.
Yeah,
that's what needs to happen, because you're not gonna force people to do something they don't want to do.
Sure.
You know, I wish the developers would learn that more than you actually.
No, I get what you're saying.
Just make fighting games for people that like them and stop being stupid.
Stop trying to like water down a fighting game for someone that isn't gonna buy it anyway, no matter what you do. is what you're
Exactly.
saying. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But the thing is, like I said, when I did play my nephew on day one, he left that saying like he had a great time. So I believe him when he says that. But yeah, you know it, and you know it, and I know it that like this game's gonna be a £70 game. Like.
I believe that too, but he's not here right now, is he?
Yeah, and
You know
to
what I
me
mean?
that says a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
And I do not mean that in a negative way at all.
No, me
I'm just saying that
neither. Me neither. But
that's-
it's right. This is the chance to play this for free. And yeah, look what's happened. It's why I literally almost was ending the stream just as you were coming in. There was no one left to play. Everyone that I did play had stopped playing. And I was like, okay, I've had fun, you know, playing random people. But we've discussed all my talking points. And I've played constantly for 3 hours. Because here's another thing, right? Ideally, if you're streaming a fighting game, I like when there's 3 people at least and we rotate. I have been pushing buttons for 3 hours constantly with no break. And I know I can spectate strangers or whatever. I don't want to, ideally. Right? So, yeah.
You can't have the ideal all the time though.
Sure, I know, but I'm just explaining why I almost wrapped up when I did. It's like, okay. You know, I can't have my thumbs fall off. There's no one left to play. We'll stop it here.
They won't fall off. Yeah. They won't fall off.
Now, I have to say, considering I've
You'll be
played
fine.
this for 3 hours constantly, like, this game is comfortable to play. I think it would be harder for me and less comfortable. In fact, I know this because of Guilty Gear Strive. If there wasn't simple versions of doing skills, I would have to end before now, right?
Yeah. But you're blaming the wrong thing. It's not the motions, it's how you play. You constantly press buttons all the time. That is not how most people play fight, at least not when they're successful. That's not how most people play fighting games. I rest during matches. You know when I'm doing that annoying thing that you call zoning that you find very annoying?
Yeah.
In between some of that is tactical, not just because I'm trying to keep you out. I'm also resting. You do less with your hands. I rest during the match.
Right.
And I hold the controller in a very relaxed position. So I'm not, you know?
Yeah.
But it happens to me as well. Like what you're saying happens to me as well. It's just that it would have to take like 7 hours rather than 3.
Yeah.
You know, because it does happen eventually when my wrist starts saying, "Okay, you need to stop now."
Well, it's not just that. I'm looking at the time of day. I'm thinking we'll probably wrap up in 40 minutes, and then this evening I won't stream. I'll just hang out and we'll do whatever.
Stop when you want to stop.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no. We'll play. Then so we'll stop at the 4 hour mark. It's fine. No, I've wanted to play you. I have wanted to play you. Like, because this is the thing. Like, I know I'm gonna massively miss this game tomorrow. You know, when we can't play it anymore, then I'll really want to play it. I'll be like, damn it, when's the release date? I have had so much fun on this game.
If we find out this week, if we're lucky, it might be like February or something.
Part of me hopes not for financial reasons, but yeah, I need it to be like June, July.
Nah, nope, Actually, no. It might if it ain't January or February, then it will be June, July, because it will be like the new fiscal year.
Yeah. Nah, I get what you're saying though. This is looking like a very polished beta. You know. How big do you think the roster actually will be?
No idea, bruv.
How big was Strive at once? Was it like 18? 18?
Yes. Yes.
So it could be.
Oh dear.
It could be 16 to 20, couldn't it? Right? I feel
16 is kind of like the default number for a fighting game since like 2000.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be 24. I think 20 is probably the ceiling. 16 would feel a little small because there's literally like 4 completely different teams there, right? Without any overlap. Then again, Strive's got quite a lot of characters now. And I do think that they might actually bring more out whenever they do their version 2. So
I think
if
they're doing the whole 10
well,
10-year game plan thing.
yeah.
You know, you're not gonna get another Guilty Gear. It's gonna be Strive for quite some time. With new characters, new sort of battle things. Star-Lord is alright. He's good, but
You're the kind of player that needs that training mode. As soon as you got training mode, man, it's on. Like,
I have a plan. I need a plan. I don't have a plan right now. I don't know what they do and how they work together. But Storm is beautiful.
yes,
Hello.
agree.
Please put Rogue in the game, please.
Well, she's in the background of that academy stage.
Yeah,
so
I know. Fuck your theory. Put Gambit and Rogue in the game. Thank you.
That would be cool. They would be good inclusions, I think.
I'll even settle for flipping Jubilee. Even though she's kind of whack.
We were talking about hot takes earlier. That's a hot take.
What does she do? She shoots sparkly things at people.
I want Mystique. I think Mystique is almost like a Mokujin style character where if you could steal the moves of that or the super of the opponent, I think that would be cool. Like they could do something interesting mechanically with Mystique, you know what I mean?
Oh, I should have jumped. Wait. Stop. Hold the phone. Does Ghost Rider have a command grab?
Oh, you mean this?
That looks like a command grab.
Let it grab you. Let's find out.
Yes. And it does chunks. Andy, what have you been doing? Never mind.
Use
Never
that
mind.
more. Noted. Okay.
I can't take a command grab.
Ah.
The only way to get out of it is to jump.
Oh.
That is basic 2D fighting game knowledge.
You're gonna regret telling me this now.
And it has more range. But then again, no, the normal pro runs up and grabs you, to be fair. Run over my car. Okay. And dead. Because in this game, for some reason, that KOs.
Oh, do you think it should just do pushback and no damage? That's an interesting idea.
Oh, it can do damage. It should just not KO.
Oh, like it's almost like a no chip. Yeah, you can't chip KO kind of thing. Okay. So similar to how Namco made Eat Burst no longer KO
Ooh.
after feedback, right?
Okay. You didn't even see that, did you?
No.
You did an assemble counter.
Yeah.
I used my assist. The assemble counter came out on my assist. My main character jumped over it and punished you. Didn't happen that time. Hold on. Oops.
So you're saying if you'd have called in your assist to
At a
counter
certain
my
point-
assemble counter,
It would attack the assist.
wow.
But it might have to be a certain assist, like it has to be her because she could do it from a distance. Like go backwards. Do it. No. Go backwards. Stay away from me. Right now, do assemble counter from there. I'm gonna do the assist. See?
Oh.
So he attacks her. I jump over you and punish.
Damn. So yeah, there is source in this game. It's just people can't find it without a practice run. Okay.
Yeah. And that counters froze as well. Okay.
Wind kick. Now that is a wind kick, Aurora. I agree. That's a proper wind kick.
Yeah. Don't know what Jago's doing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. She's so cool. Look. Okay. I like
I
how
can't do it.
KO'd froze still do the transition to unlock the full assembly. I like it.
Oh, you still had.
Oh, what a block.
Ah!
Okay. Also in true Mortessa versus CP Skills tradition, The netcode between us is amazing. 0 rollback frames, 53 milliseconds.
Amazing playing MKX before rollback, bruv. It's never going to be bad.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Because we're in the same country and we have the...
Yeah. But the thing is, like, ArcSys games make us feel like we're next door neighbors.
I need to go to the toilet, 1 sec.
Oh, to be fair, should we call it there then for the streamed portion? Because that means I can take a break too, and yeah.
Yeah, you can take a break. I still want to play though. Alright, then take a break.
Because like you say, well, again, I'll be back, but like, yeah, Alpha, Dondi, yeah. I think if they wanted to play, they'd be playing, wouldn't they? I am sorry for being a bit sad. I'm just like, this is our chance. I mean, I know you understand. I know you understand.
Yeah, but I fighting games are my favorite genre. I play everything. Yeah. Like, whereas for them, you know, for RPG and FPS guys, that's just what it is.
Yeah. Well, I hope you've all at least enjoyed watching what I've done. Again, thank you Hardcore for the games earlier. Thank you CP for the games. Thank you Sky and Yax for the insight. Dondi did also stop by as well. So again, thank you everybody. I appreciate it. But yeah, we're going to wrap up this stream. And to be fair, I think this is all the TŌKON you're going to see of this particular beta on my channel and stuff. So enjoy it. I hope that the discussion that we've had, even if people end up watching this later, proves insightful, interesting for people. All that good stuff. I want this game. I already know from what I've played of it. I will be looking to have it on release. But it all depends on when it does. But yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I wanna get you involved in some old school weird and wacky fighting games. I think that's fun.
Oh, you see, what you're saying is you want to play SVC Chaos again?
No, you don't like that game. There are other games that you haven't played.
To be fair,
before.
I've played it once. And once is not enough. I think the one that makes me, the one that makes me a little bit sad though, and that I can't believe I've only played once, and it was on stream, is Granblue Fantasy vs Rising. I've only done that one session. It was a great session. But yeah.
Okay. Have you played Under Night in Birth?
I don't even own it. But
would you like to play Under Night in Birth? I have it on PlayStation. So
I mean, it's my birthday in 2 days.
I ain't got no money, so
no,
yeah.
I get you, man. But yeah, I don't own it. And similarly though, like even stuff I do own, it's like, you know what? I want to like KOF, because that's another game that's really huge, and I just haven't found my character, found my game plan. Like you with TŌKON, I don't have a plan in that game. So it's like, I definitely, like, if King of Fighters 16 gets announced at the Game Awards, I don't want to pre-order it or even buy it until I've got into the one that I already have, you know?
That's what we need to do, yeah. You need to play, I will play King of Fighters 15 with you solidly for like a week, right? And we need to figure out what it is you want to do, what characters you feel comfortable doing that with, using the motion controls, okay? Because you need to stop being scared of motion controls and actually do it, because you can do it. You can do it. There's definitely some games that I can easily play for 3 or more hours and it's no problem, and then there's other games where like it's 2-hour sessions max, you know. Yeah, but we don't need to go into next game repeatedly. Like, ask questions, we can talk for a little bit, give your hands a rest, and then go back in. You know, it's not a race.
Sure.
But I think with games like any SNK game, right, what I find is there is a period of you have to bring yourself up to the level first.
Yeah.
Once you do that, the fun starts to open up.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why SNK is in the position they're in is because most people don't do that.
Right. I mean, I would
The skill.
also SNK.
the-
While we're on the subject SNK, you know what I would like, since you got like all that cash money, give us a cross-play Sam show, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah. No, seriously, yeah. Just make the current ones crossplay.
Yeah. But
'Cause I think they had-
I wouldn't say no to a new Sam show. But you gotta
Yeah,
keep,
they
you
won't-
gotta
they
keep,
won't
you
do
gotta
that.
keep my buddy Yukio in it though. You can't let him die yet. All right. Anyway.
Yeah. No, he's popular. He's popular. They won't let him
He's
die.
definitely popular. I saw all the ladies chasing him. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, but like he I think with SNK, because even me, like I didn't always play SNK games. I came to them later because they looked cooler to me than Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Right? It looked cooler. I just didn't know what the fuck was going on because no one else played the games
Yeah.
around me.
Yeah.
But at the time, I suppose my mindset was, I'm rubbish, so I'm okay with playing arcade mode.
Yeah.
Yeah? And I just sat and played arcade mode for ages, learning to do the moves and stuff. Because at that point, I could not do, or not that I couldn't do it, but I definitely wasn't used to doing quarter circle back, half circle forward as a super.
Yeah.
In the middle of a combo. I'm like, that's insane. And we're talking about games like KOF 98 where the leniency wasn't there yet.
So actually,
You know?
like in review, because obviously I'm ending the stream, but like in review, then going back to TŌKON, what are your thoughts of the game as it stands with what you've played?
It is hard for me to have a proper opinion. This is my opinion. It is hard for me to have a proper opinion because I don't feel comfortable with the mechanics yet.
And the way
Like,
that you
I'm
would
still-
get there
I'm-
is with the practice mode that we don't have. Yeah.
Or I just need more time to play, really.
Yeah.
I just need more time to play. Like, even if it's the CPU, I just need more time to play because I can't even, we're still doing auto combos.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
No, I
What
hear
happens-
you. I hear you.
Yeah. You
So-
know? So
And to be clear, because obviously, again, I don't plan to stream any more of this now on my
Yeah.
channels or whatever. But for anyone wondering that's also in the UK, I will just put UK time and then you can convert it. This beta is running until tomorrow, 8 p.m. Like by the time it's tomorrow 8 a.m. Sorry, tomorrow 8 a.m. in the morning. There we go. So by the time it's 8 a.m. tomorrow, the servers will be down in the UK.
you know, I don't need to say this to people who watch your stream because they are people who understand this already. We talk to them.
Yeah.
But like, when big streamers say things, just remember that it's their opinion. And their opinion is based on things that you might not even be looking for. So it might not even relate
Which is
to you.
the point that Sky made at the top of the stream. I know you weren't here yet at the
Yeah.
time, but yeah. Again, which is fair enough. And again, I do respect it. I certainly respect it more from the perspective of they haven't just said their opinion in a vacuum. They've actually played the game and then said whatever it is, right? I think I think the bugbear for me is all the sheep in the chat that just copy whatever streamer they like says and without even touching a button. But then again, when this is a closed beta, this is what will happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's-
Yeah.
it says closed beta.
If you wanted a proper opinion, Arxis and PlayStation, you make it an open beta.
Yeah.
Open it.
I feel like an open beta is probably what's going to happen. Like, you imagine Game Awards, character reveals, and then they might even announce like an open beta in a month or something.
Then that means it's definitely not coming out in January. It'll be more like April or June.
Or the June, like I'm hoping. Yeah. But we'll see.
You know.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But like, I know you said you couldn't form an opinion, but let's go a bit more surface level than that. You like the game feel, the art, you know, like.
It feels similar to Dragon Ball Fighters for me, which I liked.
I think,
yeah.
and I also think that's by design, right?
Yeah.
This is clearly a very mass market Arc System game. I mean, they've got Marvel, so.
I like even though they are frustrating in the way that you use them, I do like because that is the point of the game.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that it's aggressive and there are aggressive things, but they actually have defensive mechanics that actually work.
I was about to touch on this,
right?
Because again, I said it earlier, but I want to say it again because you know it's relevant to what you've just said. Where I struggled with Dragon Ball when we did that awesome stream with Alfie and Alfie's partner. Again, thank you for joining us. I'd love to play Dragon Ball with you again, by the way. But anyway, going back to TŌKON, what I found hard about Dragon Ball is that like as soon as you're touched, you just got to eat that whole combo. I was like, beyond blocking, how can I defend? Like I just don't know.
No. That game has push block.
Right.
But the problem is you have to push block, and I don't know if you're doing that because that involves blocking and pressing forward and pressing 2 buttons or something like that.
Whereas TŌKON, right? I love this assemble counter and the crossover thing. Like it's literally like I think he's gonna press now, so I'm gonna go for my crossover or assemble counter now. Oh damn, it worked! Cool. Now it's my turn. I love that, and I also love that you can't spam it. Because it's costing assemble gauge, which is not an infinite resource. It recharges quickly, but yeah.
What I find great is crossover reflect. You know?
Yeah, I haven't been able to do it much.
You get predictable with that shit, I'm gonna lock you out of your whole assemble gauge. Suck my nuts.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, the fact they have counter breaker which is essentially what it is. Right, yeah. You know, from KI.
Yeah, but KI is like, okay, KI locks you out and they can do a combo. Yeah.
Yeah.
What crossover effect is doing is locking you out and then locking you out of your meter.
Yeah. Which is an even bigger deal. Yeah. Yeah.
You can't use the resource until it comes back.
Yeah.
You know, it feels a bit more like Burnout in Street Fighter.
Right, yes, okay, yeah. Yeah, Burnout in Street Fighter 6. Yes, okay.
Yeah, it's like that, you know.
But
At
yeah,
least
the point we're
really
making is we like the fact that there's both defensive mechanics in a very offensive game, but also there's ways to counter that defense, which is what you've just said, and yeah it's super cool. So basically, folks, we like this game. And we think it's going to be fun, right?
If you don't play 2D fighters, or you don't play fighters in general, I will go as far as to say that you probably will like this game.
Yeah.
All of the streamers and things that you hear that say that they don't like this game, remember that they've put 2,000 hours plus in multiple other fighting games, and that in itself is part of the problem. This game is not made for them.
Yeah, because it's different from all those. It's different from what they're used to.
Yeah, but they're not even the target audience. No. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
For Axis, they're not even the target audience in the first place. It's not to say that they don't care.
They're going after my nephew, really. Like, you know, it's like, hey, here's all your Marvel friends, and look, look how pretty this is. It's a very mass market fighting game, but it's not going to have a mass market price. Yeah.
PlayStation has even released its own fight stick.
Yeah,
and they're marketing it aside. They're using TŌKON to market the fight stick alongside the game. Think about that.
Yeah. And it's a wireless fight stick too, which is a more casual oriented thing. Yeah.
Exactly. Why would they do that if they're going after people like me and Maximilian and them lot? Because we're not going to buy a wireless stick in the first of all.
Even though, I just want to chime this in for clarity. You can plug it in via a included USB cable, and once you do, the wireless thing disables, so you get the lowest input latency possible. So they have thought about that, but yeah.
Yes, but that is not how it's marketed if you look at the advert.
No.
It says it in the advert at the end, but that's not what the main bulk of the advert is. The main bulk of the advert is it's made by PlayStation.
Yeah.
it's wireless and it's thing. These are more casual people, you know.
Also, for clarity, we're talking about it's called the Flex Strike. I'm actually curious about it. And I also like the fact that if you use it wirelessly, like the single wireless dongle can actually connect 2 of the sticks. But what does that mean for the latency of both the players? Because there will be latency, and it will be added if one dongle's powering 2 sticks. But it is cool that it's possible, though, right?
What they need to do is they need to have a booth at an Evo or something or other, which is funny because PlayStation no longer owns Evo, but yeah, they could have done it there. And
here's what's funny. You know the last Evo Vegas? They had it there, but only to like look at. So it was in a glass box. Like people couldn't even go hands-on. It was in a box and you could see all around it, but yeah.
If they want TŌKON to last the next 10 years, whether they own Evo or not, they need to be very much involved.
Hands-on, yeah.
Hands-on in terms of money in the prize pools. It needs to be a lot. Yeah. None of this. Oh, great! Here's $5,000. No, fuck that. Yeah. I need to see winner gets $500,000. Yeah. Minimum, because Gen Z out here can't get jobs. We're getting taken over by AI. When money is serious now.
All right.
What? It's true.
So to the people that have just tuned in, listen, we've played 3 3.75 hours of TŌKON. It's been amazing. I want this game. I'm gonna buy this game. I think CP Skills is too. We are wrapping up though, and the next time you're gonna see me is probably on the evening of the 9th. It will be my birthday. I'll be 37, and even though I won't be streaming till the evening most likely, I'm gonna do a thing where it'll be 35% off 5 gift subs on Twitch. I'll do that for the whole day. In fact, I might even do it for 37 hours.
It's all right. I'll look after him mentally. I've been 37 for the past 7 months. It ain't that bad.
Well,
he'll be fine.
Yeah, but no, hopefully we'll have a good time. The plan is to play Virtua Fighter 5 Revo World Stage, because I enjoy that game. So
you should play it too.
Yeah, is it?
It's changed.
I cannot wait for the Switch 2 version actually, and just being able to play.
Which is what I think.
Yeah.
I think the release date for that will be announced this week at Game Awards.
It better. It better.
But the downside is I think that's the only Virtua Fighter news we're gonna get.
Yeah. But anyway, in summary, Marvel TŌKON Fighting Souls. I like the game enough to know that I am going to pre-order it if I can. I definitely want to play it, so you'll see it on my channels in the future. All right, take care, everybody. And for anyone that is in this beta, in terms of UK time, you've got until 8 AM tomorrow before the servers go down. So get on the game, enjoy it, but have a great rest of your day, everybody. Thank you to everyone for hanging out. Bye-bye.
Because I think what will happen... Yep. What is it? Sudin, what is this? This is your umbrella. Was it raining? Okay, you're all right.
All right, bye, everybody.